What's going on, guys? This podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. And if you use my code RBP, you'll get 20% off your order plus free shipping. Guys, you can't beat the deal. Or if you click manscaped.com/RBP, it'll take you right to this page. It literally has everything. This beard shampoo and this brush and this balm I use every day. This is a beard oil. This is the balm and conditioner. I don't use those as much, even though they're great. But this brush, the beard oil, and the beard shampoo and this trimmer have been absolute lifesavers. Guys, 140, you take 20% off that plus free shipping. Use my code RBP, or like I said, click the link, manscaped.com/RBP. Get the savings, guys, get the free shipping. And honestly, your beard will never look better. Thanks, guys. We're wearing the same shirt.
I like this shirt. It's nice.
I do too. What's going on, man? How's your Christmas?
Good, except everyone got fucking sick.
Yeah, you've been puking for fucking how many days now?
Dude, I was shitting my pants out for like 3 days straight.
Why are you?
And I was doing myself.
You know, you're so healthy, but you always have diarrhea. I eat pizza.
I'm not being healthy here. This is probably why.
Is that why?
I've been on the Fouad diet here.
No.
I mean, shit. Like, look, this is my snacks for the podcast.
You know what's interesting? Your body will adapt to whatever your diet is, because when I eat that kind of stuff, I'm totally fine. If I eat healthy, then my body's a wreck.
Well, no, it's a wreck if you go back to eating this shit.
No, if I start eating like fish and rice and chicken and shit and without any garbage, my stomach's a wreck.
Fuck off.
I'm telling you that. Thank you, Summer. I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
My body has learned to adapt. It has adapted to pizza and Five Guys.
Like, I love the way that shit tastes, but my body, as soon as I eat it, I just feel horrid.
I will tell you
that.
I will tell you this, and I don't know if you notice this. I can eat like a lot of shitty foods, if you want to call them, like pizza, burgers, whatever, and my stomach doesn't get like fucked up really that badly at all. But if I eat a lot of sugar, like if I eat a lot of chocolate or candy or like ice cream, it's like immediately my stomach gets fucked. And I noticed, like, we had my in-laws over and we bought a bunch of those like trays of chocolate, like the Lindor ones, the Godiva ones, like the really like expensive like ones that you like.
The bougie ones, yeah.
The bougie ones, yeah. And I smashed like a whole tray one night. My stomach was fucked. I was like, yeah. So
I might have to mute this because I'm gonna be gassy.
That's okay. People like it. It's bro chat. So what's going on? People don't even know you're in London, or no, not in London. You're in the UK, but where are you?
Just outside.
Yeah,
I'm telling people where I am.
You're
no, I'm in Essex. I'm born and raised Essex.
You're at your mom's.
Yeah. We only got like four more days, and then we head home. It's gone quick.
Yeah, you've gone. Yeah, you've only been there like a week, right?
Yeah, we're only here for 10 days. So hey, how are you, Paul?
Look at this. While it's only the three of us, it's the Detroit Pro crew.
That's right.
Hey,
Paul, do you want to tell them about the Detroit Pro? I know you're dying to tell everybody. We got Chris Bumstead's going to be announcing.
Yep.
We got who else do we got coming?
Well, Sam Sulek's doing his amateur debut.
Sam Sulek's competing.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we got going at the show? We have
well, lots of big stuff. We've got commitments from Derek Lunsford, Hadi Chupin.
I think Shaquille O'Neal is coming as well as Dana White. We're gonna
Dana White, yeah. Donald Trump might even stop by apparently.
Listen, Donald said maybe. He didn't say first.
Well, Kid Rock's hometown.
That's right, and Eminem. They might be
Eminem too.
They might be there as well.
Is The Rock gonna do his amateur debut?
The Rock said something about doing a CrossFit challenge. No, it's going to be a
Gonna be-
great show. We got an awesome venue. Listen, if for those of you guys, obviously it's open to anybody anywhere in the world, but NPC competitors are the only ones that are allowed to move forward with qualifications. So anybody in the United States with an NPC membership can compete. We have all classes available for amateurs, from novice classes to master's classes, like all across the board. Go to DetroitPro.com and click registration. It'll take you to you'll see a menu where you can, a drop-down menu where you can see what classes are available and all that. So it's going to be an awesome show. It's going to be an awesome show. And I talked to somebody today about potentially giving away a car.
Ford?
Yeah, a Ford car.
Because we're in Ford City.
Has to be Ford. If you, I was gonna say
We're not in Ford City. It's the Motor City. Oh, and we got Samson's going to be there as one of our guests, and Ian's making his comeback.
That's right.
At the Detroit show.
And he's gonna run a couple laps.
Oh yeah, that's right. he's gonna do a sprint demonstration outside.
I'm competing in the NPC show, Men's Physique.
Yes. But Samson, how are you? You here? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm good. I hear you. You hear me?
Good. Yeah, man. What's going on? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Happy Christmas, people.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Samson.
Merry Christmas. Ian, why do you look like you've lost another 5 pounds? Your face is getting like chiseled.
I think it's just this, like I got harsh downlighting here. I'm in a hotel, right? So.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he looks like he's in peak week with that face, like drawn in.
Peeled, bro. Peeled.
So what were we saying about Detroit? Ian's going to run some 100-meter sprints outside to show like an exhibition.
Or might run a 40 on
let's do an
stage.
event there, like where if they like will set it up, and if you beat me, you win the HOSSTILE product. You know.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Listen, I think HOSSTILE.
Or I'll give them like training. I'll give them like a month free training if they can beat me in like a 60-meter. You know.
No, I have a great idea. Listen, I think we should have a HOSSTILE Raw event combined. Where
Chris is here. He approves. He says yes.
He said yeah.
He can't hear me.
So we do a HOSSTILE Raw event where Ian has to run 100 meters, and we'll take 5 challengers to race him for 60 meters. And the winner, if they beat Ian, they get HOSSTILE and Raw products for 6 months.
We'll do this.
You hear that, Chris? What? At the Detroit Pro for Fouad show, we're gonna pick 5 contestants, and like that are eligible to then race me for a 60-meter. And if they beat me in the race, then they can win a combination of Raw and HOSSTILE products.
Really?
Are we doing that? We're good?
Sure.
He says sure.
Oh, also tell
He's like,
Chris,
you better win.
also told
He says, but Fouad can't be a cheap ass and give him some good amount of money.
tell Chris we also announced that he was emceeing the show.
Oh, and you're emceeing the show.
Well, if I can be there.
Anyways, Merry Christmas to you guys. How is everybody's Christmas so far?
Great.
Samson, you got you got a McLaren for Christmas.
Yes, I did.
You got it. You took delivery of it a couple days ago or something like that, or a few days ago now.
Last week Monday.
And have you been driving all day, every day, or what?
It's a back in McLaren.
It's what?
It's a McLaren.
So what does that mean? You're not driving it every day?
No, it's a funny story, man. I'm getting it fixed.
Why? It broke already?
It didn't. Somebody broke it.
Oh, somebody broke it before they delivered it?
So basically, I had to deliver on Monday and drove it that Monday. It was raining on Tuesday. So I was having a ghost alarm fitted on it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So on the Wednesday, basically, we're going to fit, obviously, ghost alarm where you got to enter a code before you can start it and stuff like that. And the guy that came to fit it, he broke the roof on it.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it looks pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's nice.
Yeah. So what now? How long till it's fixed?
Because it's obviously over the Christmas, they could have fixed it. They could have fixed it in a week, but because it's over Christmas, I'm picking it up next week.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. Well, man, this thing's like it's like a roller coaster. I'm like excited for you to get it, and then I'm not like what's going on here?
It's insane. It's insane. Honestly, it blew my mind though.
Samson, you look heavier. Have you been eating or what?
Yeah, man, Christmas had a Christmas break. Went to the rebound.
I'm here. I got some.
How's the did you take, so tell everybody like We're all retired except for you and James, who's just getting on now. But
Oh yeah.
James, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
All right, this is our Christmas get together.
I know. And I just logged off my computer and I sat downstairs and I looked at my phone. I was like, podcast. Went back upstairs.
Roman said he couldn't make it. It was too late for him, so we apologize to Roman and Roman fans. But I was asking Samson and James, you can answer this too, because you guys are both dieting for the Arnold, Columbus and UK. How does it work for you guys at Christmas time? Do you take a day off? Do you take a couple days off? Do you just eat all the way through, like stay on your diets all the way through, or just a meal? Like, what does it look like?
I had Christmas dinner. I just had Christmas dinner.
You just
So
had,
I mean, I was training legs Christmas Day, and then I had Christmas dinner for the evening and that.
well, how big was your dinner though?
Christmas dinner.
For a big man.
It was pretty much a cheat meal. It was pretty much a cheat meal, right? One day.
How big? How long was the dinner? Was it an hour? Was it like one meal?
It was one meal.
I don't know if I believe you.
Oh.
Was there dessert involved?
Damn. I thought one meal was like Christmas, right? I mean, I had to do that with your family and that, but that was
Of course.
Hey, of course there's dessert because the main meal itself is pretty clean. You know, you got some turkey, some potatoes, and veg. That's a clean
Yeah.
meal.
I don't
That's
know
a
if
bodybuilding meal right there.
I don't know if that's clean. I got mashed potatoes and
Gravy.
stuffing. Yeah, tons of with gravy on everything.
Yeah, rolls.
Dinner rolls.
I didn't have Christmas dinner.
What'd you do? Just diet all the way through?
Well, no, because I kind of have a meal off when I need it anyway for a period of time for a prep. So it might so happen that the day before Christmas, I had a Five Guys. So then on Christmas Day, I'm like, oh, well, I had a Five Guys yesterday, so I'm not going to eat today. So it just depends when it falls. I would have had a Christmas dinner because I love it.
James, are you going hard on the Melanotan?
Yeah.
But for a few days.
I watched this video. I was like, JP dark for 11
Yeah, no,
weeks
it's, I've been using it a bit.
You're like
You'll go out darker.
you're like
Dude,
10
I was
weeks out.
getting
10 weeks
I
out.
was
You're
getting my
like a
hair
pro
cut
tan.
today. I was at the barber's
He's
today.
got his
My
base
barber's,
Yeah.
barber's a Kurdish geezer. And I was looking in the mirror at me and the Kurdish guy. And I was like, I'm browner than the Kurdish guy cutting my hair. I was like,
You are pretty dark,
but
mate.
I haven't had a sunbed for about 4 days because Christmas has been shut, so I'm a bit upset.
All right,
Yeah,
all right.
just up the dose of Melanotan to compensate, you know?
Doesn't that
Absolutely.
stuff that gives you a boner? That stuff, doesn't it?
For me, I feel like it just keeps you ready more.
Okay.
Yes.
What
It's a
is
bit
it?
like Cialis.
What the fuck is it in Melanotan that gives you a boner?
I don't know. I might
I just
search. You
found
should look.
I learned that on another podcast a little while ago.
Yeah, I know.
It is
I've
a
heard it
thing.
as well.
I'm surprised
It
you
treats
I learned it in real
ED,
life.
doesn't it? Apparently, it's
Yeah.
like an erectile dysfunction contribute.
Yeah.
You know, it helps.
Yeah.
So
that's
why
not
doesn't
why I'm
every-
taking it.
why does are you having more sex?
Not more, same old. But I do feel better when I'm taking this. Actually, I feel a bit more of like a porn star. You don't have to concentrate as much, but you stay really hot. Like you're like that it's
Yeah.
not going to go soft.
Confident.
You're confident in the quality, you know?
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
confident. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a little extra lead in the pencil.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ian, do you have headphones in, or can they hear everything we're saying?
They can hear everything you're saying.
Oh, okay. All right.
What? You want me to put headphones in?
No, I just didn't know how
Are you
gross. I,
talk shit about them?
I didn't know how gross I should be.
Oh, you can be gross. That's fine.
Extra.
They have to
Okay.
deal with me every day anyway, so.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, Christmas. What did you get your wife?
We didn't exchange gifts because of the kids.
So is that what you do when you get kids? You just buy for the kids and
Well,
then...
so what we do instead is we put our money towards a vacation,
Oh.
which
Ah,
we
okay.
didn't go on this Christmas because I had my nose surgery. But we're gonna go during March.
Oh, how is your nose? Tell everybody about your nose.
Well, it's a little disappointing so far. The results. I can't breathe at all.
Yeah, but it's only been
Yeah.
it's only been a week and a half or something.
That's
It's
normal,
been-
though. That's normal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm told, and that's what I've been reading.
So the
I'm
surgeon
2
was
weeks.
there as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of swelling inside, I guess. Still, I'm
Okay.
2 weeks in, but I got this whistle now too that comes and goes.
Oh, okay. You're a kettle now.
He's going to be
Yeah.
sounding like
Pull the kettle.
the old man from Family Guy, you know?
Listen, Paul, can I tell you there's a really rude asshole side of me that hopes the whistle never goes away.
The whistle
You'll be
mostly
too-
comes when I
yeah.
lie down. So when
You'll
I'm
be
in
two
bed,
old men together and you still be whistling.
yeah. So when I'm in bed at night watching TV, I'm just whistling away, and the wife she doesn't like it. She
Oh,
gets, I can understand how it gets irritating.
Samson, what did you and Mel exchange? Did you guys exchange gifts or no?
Nah, we didn't do much. I mean, I got some jackets and jumpers and stuff, but
Yeah,
we didn't really do.
nothing crazy.
Nah, not for Christmas.
Okay, is anybody doing anything crazy? James, did you do anything crazy?
Nah,
Did
same
you-
Samson,
what is
really. A
great-
couple of nice like items. Bottle of wine. There you go, love. That's it.
I got Denise a tattoo gun. Does that count as crazy?
No,
Fouad, if
quite
you
odd.
want to tell us what you got your wife, just go
I'm
ahead
not.
and tell us.
Yeah.
I'm not telling- that's not where I'm going with this, Ian.
You all know you went the craziest. It's okay.
I'm just making conversation. That's not where I was going with it.
I know.
Ben, you bought that gift for her, but it's really for you.
No, she asked for it.
Okay.
She wants to start doing tattoos.
But she's gonna.
So
do
she
that-
did that butterfly there for me, right? When we were in Spain, or part of it. And then after that, she was like, "Hey, I think I might like get into that." So she asked for a tattoo gun.
That's a
Did
great
you-
present, though. That's very.
If I buy you a tattoo gun, will you give me tattoos?
Yeah.
Can I
Nice.
do it?
Yeah, she's gonna start. She's
Yeah,
gonna
you can
start
give me one
sleep
too,
here.
Fouad.
That's like a bunch
Give
of
me one.
The thing with like a gift like that, because it's so particular, it feels like you've done a good job as delivering that present. Like, you know, when you find something for somebody or they ask for something very particular, it's
Yeah.
easier to feel good about it. When it's a generic present, I never feel good. I'm just like,
I hear
could have
that.
got,
Yeah,
could have got this
Yeah.
any day of the week.
I feel
Yeah.
like I feel like it's really hard to buy gifts for people.
it is.
for
I
Christmas.
stress about it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
got.
stress about Christmas because I feel like you're pressured to buy gifts, and then I'll have a friend buy me something who I didn't buy something for because I'm like, well, I don't feel like you have to, because for example, if I was out and about and I was shopping and I thought, oh, you know what, one of the gents would really like this, any day of the week, whatever, I'll pick it up, and that's the way I am. So when Christmas comes around, I'm like forced to do it for everyone. I'm like,
Yeah.
this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm a bit humbug. Sorry.
No, but you
Yeah.
can't. No, it's true though. You can't buy like if I buy like Paul something, I got to get Ian something. I got to get Ben something. I gotta-
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah, it's like,
Like,
it's like
fuck
when you have
basically,
children,
fuck
you don't get one
everybody,
gift and the other
get no
get a
presents.
prize, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you not find that it gets more stressful? Like the older you get, the more disposable income you have. Then it was way simpler when I had like no money, so no one expected shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I find
Well,
it.
fuck, I have our anniversary, then Melissa's birthday, and then Christmas all in the same month.
Oh,
Yeah.
So I just
Yeah.
I could go completely poor in the month of December.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Save
just give
all
her
your-
cash. Just give her cash after a while.
Yeah.
Let's give her like $5,000. Be like, here you go.
Yeah, just I don't know. Just buy whatever you want.
Yeah, do as you will.
That's such an arsehole thing to do, right? Give your wife just a stack. of
Okay,
cash
but
for
wait a
the
minute.
birthday.
No. Wait, I want to ask you something. So, the toughest I think to buy for is in-laws, because my in-laws came here this weekend, and I'm like, how the fuck? I don't know what to buy my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. Like, I don't.
And you can't do
Wait,
a dual
doesn't
gift.
someone
So
someone
what's
just
the door,
handle
right?
that? Yeah.
Yeah, just get your wife to do it.
That's what you marry a woman for, to do
Yeah,
that
but
shit.
she.
Yeah,
she-
I don't buy presents for anybody at Christmas. Melissa does every single thing of shopping.
Yeah.
I do none, zero.
But you get told, right? We got this for this one, this one. For
Yes,
that.
I know what people are getting, and I say you're welcome when they open it, but I don't have anything to do with it. But I paid for it. But I paid for it. I paid for it.
Okay.
My it doesn't work that way in my house. Summer leans on me for all that shit, so I got to like come up with shit. So
Yeah, you're a shopper though, Fouad.
Yeah, I only have to deal with like basically Melissa. You know.
you know what's worse actually than giving gifts? Because I think if you spend enough money, you can usually get somebody something they like. You know what I actually hate more is receiving gifts.
Yeah.
Especially in front of a group of people.
Right. Because
Yeah.
if I get something I don't really need, I gotta be like, oh, I love this, and I'm like the worst actor in the world.
Yeah.
Then the other person feels bad because you didn't like their gift enough. You're like, fuck. So I hate being the receiver. What'd you
I've
get? Jay?
always caught this like conflict of like I feel like sometimes it's just more honest and like we'll save them some money. Sometimes if you open it and you're like, I really just don't like this. I appreciate the gesture though, but it's like
No.
it's so mean to do.
No.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
can't
No,
never
man,
do
if
that.
you get something and you know you're never going to use it and it's just going to never get used, sometimes it's better to just be like, hey, I really appreciate it, but like I'm never going to use this, you know?
Yeah.
I find that if that happens, it just lives in the cupboard. It
Yes.
never comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm thankful.
No, but he's not. No, like, Ian,
But you don't say.
James not agreeing
No,
with you.
Oh yeah, no, I won't. I'll never give the present back. I'm too
No,
embarrassed.
no, you never tell them right there.
But
and
he's
then,
saying that it will just live in the closet. I don't want shit to just live and sit
Yeah.
around.
wait. My dad does agree with Ian. My dad goes, I don't need this.
Yeah, but your
I didn't
dad-
ask for this. He gives it back. Honestly,
He gives it back?
He went, yeah, he's like, he goes, I didn't ask for this.
Don't waste your money on
That's
it.
awesome.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, especially if I know it's someone that's not like caking in it. You know, it's like, hey, to be honest, I'm never going to use this. Like, I can exchange it for something else, or you can just return it. But it's all good. Like, I really
Okay.
am not going to use this.
I'll say this. I'll say this. If I personally ever gave any of you a gift, and it
Yeah.
sucked. Kind of like that Xbox thing I bought or whatever the fuck it was called.
I still got that. I don't even know what it is.
I don't even really know
Yeah,
what it is
I've got
either.
That
I
thing
just,
for your phone?
yeah, I thought it was going to be cool, but it's not.
I
So,
I
anyway.
actually use mine though.
Yeah.
I tried to use mine. And I'm like, you got to subscribe to a bunch of shit. I was like,
Yeah.
this sucks. Anyway, I would rather somebody say to me, do you mind if I exchange this and get something else?
That's what I'm saying though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
literally
I,
what I'm
but I agree with you, but I don't think I could do that.
Oh, it's no, I'm not saying I want to do it all the time, but I'm saying
Like,
I
if
feel
somebody-
like that's definitely the best policy.
Like, if somebody said it to me, I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, cool, get yourself
Yeah.
whatever you want. But
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it for somebody. You know what I mean? I don't think I could get a gift and be like, yeah, this kind of sucks. Like Paul did
Well,
that.
depends who you're.
Paul
it
did that-
depends who depends who you're receiving it from, though. You know.
Paul did that to his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul knows.
Actually, no. But
My
I think I
mom
could
bought
do
me
it
a
to my
coat.
mom.
Yeah, you could probably do it to
could
your
do it.
mom. Yeah, you could probably do it to your mom.
I had a hard time, and I was really. It took me a while to say. My mom bought me a coat for Christmas one year,
Yeah.
and she spent some money on it. I know she went to this nice store in Windsor that sells nice stuff to get it. So I know she had good intentions. But it was one of those coats that has just a leather sleeves, and then
Oh yeah.
like a Letterman's jacket or something,
Yeah.
like I'm a varsity college athlete or something. So I was like, Mom, I really appreciate it, but why don't you just give me the receipt and I'll go return it for something I'm going to wear because I'm
Yeah.
not going to wear that.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
felt bad.
I don't know.
Better than her spending money on something you're
Yeah.
never gonna wear. You know.
Yeah. One
For
time
sure.
though, an ex-girlfriend got me a statue of 2 eagles for my birthday. I was so
That's quite
pissed
cool.
off about it. And then in the moment I couldn't say anything, but I was so pissed off about it because I had got her something good for her birthday too. And I got a fucking
So the
statue
statue of two eagles wasn't a good present.
It was supposed to be symbolic of me
hang
and
on.
her.
But if it's like a solid brass, like
No,
pair of
it was
eagles,
like
then
fucking
pretty cool.
ceramic shit that you'd put that would be in some old lady's house.
They sound like
Yeah.
they were
I bought
bookends.
Melissa presents before that she's been like I appreciate, but like I'm never gonna use this. Like I don't like it, and we return it. You know.
Yeah.
The first
I got
Christmas,
one very nice present that I think Fouad would suit this. I just looked at this because it's on the desk.
No,
And
I
I think
gotta hear-
we
I
need
gotta
to
hear
get
this.
Fouad one of these.
I
I
used
got
to
one of
wear one.
those.
I used to wear one.
No,
of
this
those.
is like
me
the.
too. It's like Peaky
Yeah.
Blinders.
I have
Yeah.
one.
Have you got this color?
I have that exact
I
one.
Oh, so like a
got
green
that,
one.
and I got a black one.
I'm gonna
This would
wear
do
it.
it.
I'm gonna
I
wear it
want to see it.
the next time you're on. I'm gonna wear it.
I thought about starting to wear mine again.
I wear mine. I wear
did.
mine when
I don't think I can pull that off.
I think you can.
It's a,
Yeah, they
Damn,
do.
too
you
young,
wear
so
one of
yeah.
these fucking things?
That
Ian, you could, especially with the sun.
that just looks like you're working on a farm in the UK, man.
Yeah, I don't
Like you're
think
a farm, really, literally downright farmer.
literally, dude. The area that I live in is near the Cotswolds, so it's like
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
This is
James,
cool.
you rock it perfect. It looks
That's all
good on
that.
you. Yeah.
But wait a minute.
Yeah.
I just want before we skip
Which is
over
strange
this.
because James and I like kind of look alike, and it looks good on him, but I feel like it would look bad on me. You know?
No, you could pull that off for sure. You
Yeah,
could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we skim over this, Paul, tell everybody that you do want the 2 eagles though, but you want them for your front door.
Ooh. Oh,
Pardon?
You want them for your
Oh,
front.
you mean I want the statues from the front of my house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want those two, like
So
either that or 2
Paul-
lions.
Maybe that's what she thought. She was like, this is one day you're gonna have this.
Yeah, it was like this big.
Paul
this thing
wants.
was
You ever
like-
see those?
You
You ever
want-
see? You ever see those really Italian houses that have
Yeah,
like a lion at the front door?
Yeah,
yeah.
Paul wants 2 lions at his front door.
yeah. Am I raised
Samson,
ranch?
Samson,
Am I-
Samson
am I
should
raised
actually
ranch?
have that though.
Yeah.
I would get that.
Yeah, from my raised ranch in middle of suburbia here. I'm gonna have a big lion on the front porch.
Okay, so everybody's Christmas was good.
yeah.
Did anybody have to
That's-
entertain? Anybody have to entertain in-laws? I know Ian, you went back and forth to your
No,
parents.
my Melissa's parents are. This is not going to bounce, is it? Melissa's parents are still at our house, even though we're here. So they're staying till the new year because, like, we just came to Tremblant for a couple of days with
Yeah.
Chris and Courtney.
Yeah.
So her parents came on Christmas Eve, stayed Christmas Eve to Christmas Day, and then came to my mom's house with us for Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
And then they're staying a week. And then Chris and Courtney got here on the 26th because they did Christmas in Chicago with her family, and then they stayed till the 1st. And then Chris's parents will go home then as well.
Okay.
I've got the
But
in-laws
instead
here
of them going
now.
home, instead of going back home and then coming back in 2 days when we're back, they're just going to
Yeah.
stay at our house. When we're gone, they can watch our dog. So it works well.
Nice.
Yeah. James, what do you say? You have your in-laws there?
The in-laws are here now. They came today, so they're here till New Year. So they're doing New Year here.
Okay. Is that
But they're not staying in my house. They're staying in a nice hotel down the road.
what? Why you have no room?
Yeah.
You have no room in your
Well-
house, or you just don't want them there?
No, do you know what? It's because her dad's super allergic to cats,
Oh, okay.
which You know,
It's
it means
kinda-
I can still do nightly
work.
activities.
Kind of works for you, yeah.
Absolutely. One of the worst things is when you're
Convenient.
in-laws next door and you want to.
James got an extra couple of cats.
Just
James
got-
bought in some
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
cats just for
Yeah.
the holidays.
They're kittens, aren't they?
To be fair though, the area they're staying in a really nice hotel, so I'm kind of jealous because I'd like to stay there.
Samson, your in-law lives with you, correct?
No, she went back to Poland 2 days ago.
Oh, why did I think she lived with you? Maybe I confused you and Mike. Sorry.
Yeah.
So she came to visit for how long?
She stayed for about a week.
How was
Yeah,
that?
so it's Christmas night. It was really nice.
Yeah.
Because we always get her to come over to like look after her dog while we travel.
Mhm.
So it was nice to actually have her around and not have to travel, actually spend time.
Yeah.
Spend Christmas. So she loved it. So it was cool.
That's nice. And then Ben, you're in the UK till when?
On next Wednesday.
Are you gonna see? Do you got too much
Yeah.
going on? Are you not gonna see Samson or James?
So James is too far away, and I've been ill, and I don't want to go near Samson. Like the boys have been ill, Denise has been sick. They're on antibiotics. I've been shitting myself.
What
I'm
area
not
are you
sure
actually in?
Samson-
What area are you actually
I'm
in?
in Essex. I'm in Essex.
Oh.
Colchester, right?
Yeah. No, Samson told everyone where I am now. So
Yep.
that's it.
How-
Let's get,
I'm
the
on the
gig
other
is
side
up.
of town.
How far is he from you, James?
Oh, mate, I'm like
It's like 4
I'm
hours,
west
right?
now, and
The,
he's
U-
like
the
all-
UK. Listen, England,
still a lot, bro.
England's
Still a
not
lot.
that big. It's like fucking.
Yeah, for you guys, but for British
Yeah,
people, it's big.
for us, it's a lot. It's a
We
lot.
think
Yeah.
think going down
Yeah.
the road for an hour is a fucking trek.
It's a long drive.
Like from one end.
I've like driven down to see Fouad for a weekend. That's like
I know.
9 hours.
8
I
hours.
know.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
That's a
We do
mission.
not. British people.
Yeah, but you also don't have to pay our petrol prices.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Canada we do. Canada we do.
No, don't
Oh,
they
you
pay
do.
like,
Close.
no, they pay like $9 a liter or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's up around not a liter. It's at around
a gallon.
It's like
Gallon.
8 a
Yeah.
gallon right now. 8 or
Well, that's
half
what we
a
are in
gallon.
Canada. We're
Yeah.
We're like
2
It's a
liter.
little more. It's a
bucks.
little more. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
little
we're like probably $7.25, $7.50 a gallon. Yeah,
yeah.
Jesus, really?
Yeah.
it's like
British
$200 to
people
fill
don't
my.
do driving.
Yeah,
So
And to fill up my truck back in Texas is $55.
yeah,
And I get like 400 miles out of it. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah. It was like $80 to fill my truck in Florida. It's 100, almost 200 in Canada. Yeah.
So Ben was the annoying guy on the way to London, or on the way
With
to
what?
on the way to the
No,
UK.
no. It hit when I got here.
Oh, I thought he was no, not your sickness. I'm talking about Phoenix.
Oh, he was golden too.
You said
the guy
Phoenix-
next to me.
You said
No, the
Phoenix
guy.
was
He
screaming.
was
the
a
whole-
little crazy. No. The kid next to me. So I had
Oh.
Phoenix.
Oh.
So I was here. I was
Yeah.
here with the aisle.
Yeah.
Phoenix was here. Denise and then Carter was that side. We were like the middle four.
Yeah.
And then we had the aisle, and then the three on the row here was a family with 2 kids. So one was a lap child who just screamed the whole fucking way,
Oh my god.
like the whole way.
Oh.
Like when I say 95% of the trip, he screamed his head off as hard as he could. I'm surprised his lungs weren't bleeding. It was impressive.
I
Even
thought
the
you
dad
said-
was like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "It's all good, man. I get it."
I thought you said
No,
it was
Phoenix.
Phoenix. I didn't know. Okay, so some other kid.
No, some other fucker's kid.
If it was your kid,
Fucking rat.
one sec. I got a question because I'm genuinely curious. If it was your kid that was screaming that much, would you smack him in the mouth?
Mouth.
On an
I
airplane.
smacked him in the mouth, and he wasn't screaming like that. What are you talking about?
Like a good dad should, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm just,
He'll stop screaming.
I'm just saying, I was raised that way. I just wonder,
You're Arab, Fouad. You know all about it.
I just catch a smack. Listen,
I
if you catch a
think
smack, you
people-
catch a smack. That's it.
Listen,
People are a
Phoenix
little bit
Phoenix got
angry.
spanked 3 times today already. Like I'm not.
I think that's good parenting. I think you have to be a
100%.
little bit firm, man.
Yeah, they
Fuck
gotta be a
being a
little-
soft touch.
They gotta be a little afraid of you.
Yeah, man. If there's no discipline in the household and they don't think anything of fear
They'll walk
towards you,
all,
as a
they'll
parent,
walk all over you.
They will.
absolutely.
They'll take
absolutely.
advantage of
Ian, are you
You
gonna
know, that
are you gonna beat your kid when you have one?
Oh yeah, fucking leather belt, fucking whips.
you. Been waiting for this.
Batons.
Ian's like warming up. It's like,
Finally, someone to beat on.
okay, listen, I wanted to because it's the end of the year, I was going to do the RBP awards, and since I got 5 of you here, we would I thought we'd go through the panel and
Yeah.
figure out who's who of 2023.
Fouad, you want to take shots while we do this, or what?
No, but I want you. Let's see if
You
you can
should.
get drunk before the end of the podcast.
Yeah, do a shot every 5 minutes.
We need to like pick something that like every time it's said
Yeah.
that like I'll take a shot. You know?
Every time
No,
my
no.
nose whistles.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear it though.
You can't hear it?
No.
It's doing it right now.
Just raise your hand every time it whistles and
Yeah,
you
right
will
now.
drink.
Okay, right now.
Come on, we
Let
got.
me get a glass.
I'll time it every 5 minutes from now to the end. We'll see if Ian gets wasted. How is your guys' prep going before we move on? Samson, how's your prep going so far? How long?
Hey,
Yeah.
What are we?
Not so good.
That's
Oh, look at that.
that's about a shot right there. That's good. Okay.
That's a big shot, but yeah.
That's a big shot.
Down the
big
hatch.
shot.
That's a glass of vodka.
Oh,
Oh, Ian. Oh,
All right.
jeez.
oh,
Mine's a typical prep, Fouad. One day you love how you look, next day you don't, next day you do,
Oh,
next
that's
day you
the
don't.
worst.
It's just
Dude,
normal.
Wait till long. What you know how when you get closer, you know the feeling of like 1 hour you look good, 1 hour you feel like shit. It like goes back and forth like throughout the day.
Yeah.
No, but
Shit.
seriously. So James, since you went first, how long you been dieting now? 4 weeks?
Longer than that.
Yeah.
I've been dying quite a while, but it's like kind of slowly.
Who are you
Um,
working with right now?
Well, Milos is still looking at my stuff, but I said to Milos, I said, look, I'm going to make some calls. I'm going to tell you what I think, and then you tell me if it's like stupid or not.
So you guys are
So-
kind of working together in a way.
Yeah, like I sent him my pictures today,
Yeah.
this morning, and he has a look, and then he's like, I want to ask, and then he asks me some questions off the back of it, and
Right.
blah, blah, blah. Because I'm really hard to coach, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm really hard to coach.
I can tell.
So, yeah, so I got so many instinct feelings that I put them forward, regardless if I should or not.
Can I ask
And then
you,
I work from there.
can I ask you a question, James? Why can't you turn it off?
Just can't.
Like-
Because I feel like I've bodybuilded long enough to know more than some people.
No,
that
but
makes
it's not about knowing. Do you ever think to yourself, you know what? I'm just going to shut it off. I'm going to be coachable, because sometimes even though you know more, making the right call when you're in the situation is not always easy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the best I ever shot off was with Patrick for sure.
Yeah. Well,
That's
then
not
you
for sure.
you're 100% shut off, right?
Yeah.
Like there.
I just find it hard. I just feel like
But that was the best you looked.
one
That was
of
one of your best. One of your
yeah,
best.
no,
looks.
for sure. And absolutely, and it works, and I know it works. But I'm just a fussy person.
Yeah.
Fussy.
Is it
Pretty fussy.
because? Can I
There's
ask
also
you,
some people that enjoy being involved in
I
that
do.
decision-making process.
I was that was my next question. Is it like
I have an
something that
input.
you enjoy being part of it?
I
I
enjoy
really-
having an input.
Yeah.
I really wish that once in my career I'd coached myself fully for a bodybuilding show just to try.
Just to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that
Just
hangs
to
over
see- just to
everybody.
see if I'd done everything completely based off of like my instincts of what I think is right, how it could have turned out, you know?
Yeah, but Ian, can
Yeah.
I ask you this question? Because you're obviously not as anxious as I was, but you have your own things going on. Do you think you would have made the right call like the last 4 weeks?
That's the
We'd
fun
find
part.
out.
You don't know. You
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm coachable if it's a team effort for sure. But I can't do the whole. This is the plan. Do that. Just can't do it no more.
Okay.
I think because I'm so far into my bodybuilding now that it's what Ian said. I don't want to get to the end of it without
Trying.
doing it my way, kind of.
Yeah. Can I ask you this though? What does that look like? So if Milos says, James, I think we need to push a little harder and cut some calories, and you don't think so, do you get the last
I would say.
call?
I would say.
Yeah, but do you get the final say? Like you're like, no, I don't think it's time for that right now, and then you do it your way.
Yeah, but fortunately, at this point, I haven't had that come to that crossroad. Like,
Yeah.
because I can
Listen.
converse enough to get to a solution.
Where you both agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
The
don't get me wrong.
athlete
Like,
always- the
sometimes,
athlete-
yeah, sometimes we might
Sorry,
say, not
Sorry,
sure
who-
about that.
Who was that? Was that you, Ben?
It's Ben, sorry.
I was just going to say, the athlete always has the final say.
Yeah, I was
It
going to
doesn't
say
matter.
that.
You can
He's the
always
one
I
that
send the
sets the food for the
plan, and
training,
it's like
Yeah.
if he's doing this and chewing it, it's always his final say.
No,
Ultimately,
well, okay.
I know what you mean, but I was
Yeah,
being,
yeah.
you know,
You're being
yeah.
literal. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I think the reason I find it harder at the minute as well to be fully like told what to do, because I need something to occupy me while this gym's going on because it's quite stressful. Which it might be the opposite to other people, because other people might be like, well, I just want to switch off and follow a plan because I've got a lot going on.
that's what
I've
I would
noticed with
think.
me, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've noticed with me, it's like, you know what? I need something I can have control of because I haven't got control of everything with this because builders are late, blah, blah, blah. Electrician's not in on the day he should be in. So there's just certain things that are going on. Like, I'm like, you know what? I can't control that, but my bodybuilding,
Yeah.
I kind of can. So I don't know. It's just a personal thing.
Let me ask you this, since you touched on that. I noticed the building a business after bodybuilding, the main thing it's taught me is patience,
Oh, thank
because
you.
I have no control. Are you frustrated between Like, does bodybuilding, like you said, give you comfort because you have control, and over here you're like,
yeah, and it's very familiar.
yeah, because over here with the gym, you probably have zero control, or
I've got
what
only
feels
so much.
feels like zero control. Yeah,
You know, dude, like if someone doesn't turn up, like you can't just say, okay, then you're gone, because the work needs to get finished and there's dates, timelines, you know. And I like the people that are working for me, but you know, there's always going to be a bit of slack here and there, and you're paying a lot of money, and it's like, you know what it's like. So with that, because I can't say, I suppose being able to wake up in the morning and make a kind of 50% of a decision feels quite comforting in me. And I do want to get to the end of my career being able to say, you know what, my knowledge was my knowledge.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if I want to help people after, I feel like I have to know how I help people. So I don't know. Ian's a very good coach. So Ian could have definitely prepared himself.
You guys hear the alarm?
Sure.
Is that 5 minutes already?
No.
Are you serious? Bro, I'm going to be fucking dead by the end of this.
Hey, you're eating into your next 5 minutes here.
Yeah, true. But let me say this about Milos as well, and for Samson will attest.
That's good. Done that.
The thing with strong stuff. The thing about someone like Milos you get from him, and Milos, Samson will say this, is it's the conversations you can have on a personal level as a friendship as well that are really important. And I find I get more comfort in that than necessarily the plan.
With Milos, you mean?
Yeah, like I like the conversations about, like I might be watching something about bodybuilding and he appears in a video from 1999 and I'll send it to him and I'll say, you know, this is cool. And I like those relationships. So
I think that's kind of along the same lines of the relationship I had with John.
Yeah.
There's something about somebody who's been through it all before you, where you find comfort in talking to them because they know exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
So Samson, your prep 4 weeks you've been going at it now? 5? Or you took a little bit of time off.
I only started hitting it down this week.
Yeah, because you're already in shape.
I was in shape. So basically went to a rebound for 3 weeks and then started cutting it back down again. So only started stepping on the gas this week.
Samson, I want to ask you a tough question.
Yeah.
Not to put you on the spot, but I have to ask it because people are asking it. And
Strip down, let's see.
Yeah. Take off your clothes. No, I'm just saying.
Right
no.
now,
I want to.
round.
Seriously, no. This is a serious question. So people message me and they say, "Is Samson looking out for his health because he's competing a lot?" And they're not saying it in a negative way.
Yeah.
They're like, "We want to see him compete a lot. We think it's great that he competes a lot. We think it's awesome that he's like the guys from the '90s and are on stage all the time." But I think it's a good point and something to answer. So, are you getting regular blood work done, and are you fully like checked up on everything?
Of course, man. You know me. You know how I've always.
I know, but I want to. It's for you're explaining to people. Yeah,
because what I do, like same. I mean, the thing is, this same pattern we ran it for almost since 2021. Well, I'll compete all through the winter months.
Yeah,
and then as soon as the Arnold's done, I'm pretty much cleared out all through to the summer. And then the summer we start the off season and we go around the same circle again. So at this point, it's more or less just repetitive at this point, even because even now.
Sorry, go ahead, Samson.
Yeah, because even now it literally just feels like, okay, here we go. It's just the same, almost like it's the same pattern. 2021 the same pattern. 2022 was the same pattern. 2023 is like, okay, the same pattern of how you run month by month.
Yeah. Are you I think the other thing, the misconception that people are under is also that when you're done Arnold, you're pretty much off for like 3-4 months. Yeah. Like, but I mean, like, but you're off. But you're off. You're not like
off.
Yeah,
no,
you're off.
like off. You know, people don't understand. Like when we guest post at Pittsburgh, I'm pretty much myself. You know, things like that. I take them times completely.
It's funny because I know everybody else is like dehydrating and they're getting ready for the stage, and you're like, just walking.
I want to be fat as shit.
You know what though? The best thing about that is that you can travel and be happy.
I'm not give a damn.
Yeah. Like not having to be, oh, got to take this with me and do this and do that. Just enjoy
Where
it.
am I going to find my gear when I'm there?
Yeah, man. That's the biggest stress for me personally. Like, which shouldn't be a stress because I should just do what you do.
I mean, not even travel wise, just mentally. Like, because I know, like, after retiring, going off everything.
Oh my God,
my mindset is totally different. Like,
it's different. You're just. That's why I love that period. I love that period so much, and I think it's so addictive. Yeah, when it comes time to start the off season, I'm always dreading it.
Yeah.
Because I know it's the start of the year.
Yeah,
it's going to carry on for another day. So those periods, you almost like for the first. I mean, don't get me wrong. For the first 3 weeks, I think after the first 3 weeks, it sucks. Yeah. Because you go to the gym, your strength is down. You don't get the same pump. You feel like human again.
Yeah.
And it sucks. But then immediately you pass the 4th week mark, your mind, everything
Just come
feels
back.
like
Yeah.
it just comes back, and you feel like you just feel like a part of you that you don't really get any other time of the year.
So it's
And I
almost
feel
like
Samson feels human.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's possible.
So it's almost like the way you and Milos approach the year is almost just like a competitive season instead of like here's a show here and here's a show over here.
It's
You're more like these 5
It's a
or 6
season.
months are my time to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
That's good. That's good. I want to look at this real quick though. This is after the last couple shows you competed at. You look bigger already, Samson.
When's this?
This was like
that's when we just started rebound. That was 2 weeks
a week ago. It says
10 weeks out. 10 weeks out.
Yeah.
Fucking
Back
crazy.
with the ball says, bro, you're eating a whole fucking cow per day or what?
Dude, it looks like you gained more mass already. Like I don't.
And the conditioning's still like tight.
We're not trying to, because like things we know we don't need no size. So it's not that we're trying to. It's just the body does what body does, and it's
But
like
this-
don't fight it.
But the side of this,
No, your body does something different, mate.
Yeah, my body doesn't do that.
Yeah, what's my that?
my body doesn't do that either. Oh wait,
Melissa,
Oh,
come
really?
take a shot with me. I have to do shots every 5 minutes. You're gonna fill in this one for me.
Shots?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't.
it's black
No,
out.
you don't.
we'll look at this while we.
It's black out.
Hey,
Are they taking shots too?
no, just me.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
We
Merry
started.
shots.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Hey.
Maybe we should all do shots with him.
Yeah, I've only got red wine in the house though.
How are you? Are you
Shots
good?
away.
Yeah, I miss you.
So you can wait
Yeah, I
for
miss
as
you
well.
guys. Can't wait to see
Oh,
you
there's another
soon.
woman as well.
I
Another
know
lady.
soon.
Hello, love.
It's like
This
what,
is heck
2 or 3 weeks now? 3 weeks. We're gonna get together.
3 weeks. Shots together.
Shots. Maybe we
This
should.
just-
Should we be doing shots with them?
You should, because you're retired, you're allowed.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely should. You're the host.
I gotta host. I can't. I gotta focus. Okay. Let's take a look real quick before we move on.
I've had 2.
And it's like warm.
Mr. Hollingshead, Mr.
I
Shed,
just post stupid training videos these
did you
days.
post anything?
Not recent. I've not seen anything recent.
I just wear briefs in the
I
gym.
did.
Look.
I did want.
Yeah, my briefs, bro.
Your underwear.
Yeah, I'm looking about shit in my ass. Go on, son.
I did want to ask you what this is, though.
This is a power dot. Got a bit of issue.
Yeah.
I've had an issue with my
I
left
have one of
leg for a while.
What
Yeah.
is it? What does it do?
It's like a
It's
miniature
collectors.
newbie.
One sec.
you
One
know,
at
I'll
a, one at a, one at a time. What's it do?
It stimulates pulses through your leg and helps with like nerve rehabilitation. So I've got like a nerve impingement or something going on in my left side.
Oh, okay.
Basically like a mini newbie. Ian will probably be able to tell you more than I do because I'm pretty new to it. So if Ian, if you have any information on it.
It's like a TENS machine, like a stim machine, like that. It's just like helping cause contractions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? What's the benefit of training with it on?
Well,
Well,
my left
with the-
quad at the minute, I done something to my knee a few weeks ago, and I think it's an ongoing thing. And I'm just getting a lot of pain in it. And I've had a scan, and there's no tears, no MR, no issues. So it's something nerve wise. So I'm just basically trying to encourage my quad to do the work
Right.
it should be doing, and my knee not.
Okay.
So yeah.
Huh.
And this is my shitty garden from my new place. Obviously,
I was gonna say. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
hey, listen,
I
I'm
was
renting
gonna
this
say-
house.
You're busy.
I was gonna say, are you gonna do some weed whacking or what? What the fuck?
Hey, Yannicka, why are the weeds in the garden?
Are those Crocs, James?
They are. I've always worn them though. I'm old school. Yeah, don't say no.
What do you weigh here, man?
Well, 283 maybe. 284.
283. Looking good, man. Round.
Great. Yeah.
Some days, but then other days I wake up and I look like a fucking wafer piece of piss. So it's a hard one.
You're getting a black guy roundness.
Yeah.
When I'm full, I'm quite round for a white guy, but I go flat easy. So it's trying to, you know.
Yeah, I'm the same.
James's quad in the side shot has a quad on top of it.
Yeah.
Quad has a quad.
Yep.
Samson, why are black guys always rounder? Is it just a genetic thing?
I don't know. I have no idea. I wish someone could answer.
Samson,
that.
tell us. Tell us why.
That's why.
Why you black people always rounder?
It's like them cells are more like hydrated,
Yeah.
Is that
fuller.
just totally? You just made that up.
I think it's probably something more to do with like
The cells
like
are
the
hydrated.
size of joints and bones and like tendon
Yeah,
insertion,
yeah.
ligaments and stuff.
Attachments.
Like, it's more
I was
like
going to
that.
walk past the black guy that
Smaller
said something like,
joints or something
his
like
cells are just hydrated. All right, boys, just his cells.
All right.
Who knows?
Let's get into these RBP awards. Okay.
So read out what all the categories are first.
We'll start with the first one. We'll just go most improved.
Well, it's got to be.
Well,
pretty big
read
stuff,
out all
isn't
the categories first, then we can
No,
go back.
there's like 12 categories. Just go one at a
Oh.
time. Okay, let's just go most improved. Who's the most improved bodybuilder of 2023?
it? Went from fucking 6th to 3rd. Arnold Classic win. Probably win this one as well. Fucking, come on.
No, because Samson was already seen.
No, but he went 6th to 3rd to Arnold Champ. That's improvement.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
he
he's
did win the Arnold last year.
I'm not saying he's not in the conversation, but I'm saying who else could we look at?
I
Regan.
think there's no other call.
Regan's a good one.
Regan.
Tonio was way better at the Olympiad. than he
Tonio,
did.
for sure.
Yeah, Onyo.
Yeah.
Grizo jumped from 13th, 12th or 13th.
Crizzo was a
Uh-huh.
big one.
7th.
Yeah, Crizzo.
Hey,
was
I don't
like-
think he looked that much different, though. Do you think?
Well, I
I think Crizzo looked pretty good last year.
Yeah,
No,
I think
but
it was just a variance in the lineup more than
Well,
anything.
wait a minute.
I
I
think
think
He was
when he-
in better condition. But
when he first found his condition, that was at the end of last year, wasn't it? Of 2022.
Right, the Els Prague, wasn't it?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
his
yeah,
first
that
show
was-
he wasn't.
Yeah. Okay. So that wouldn't be. a
who
most
else
improved.
has competed this year that did?
There
I mean,
was,
like,
Ross won a show.
Yeah, he made some big improvements.
I think Beef Stew took top 3 a couple times. Who else is notable? Kamal was second. That's 5 minutes.
Obviously, then Keon went from.
There's Rubio.
Keon.
Keon, yeah, for
Keon's
outside
Keon.
open.
Keon's a
Yeah.
big one. Yeah.
Does Rubio count as most
Cheers.
improved? Or
Cheers.
Cheers, big lad. Rubio was just a freak.
Ruby more like a
Does
rookie.
that
of the year.
count? Does that count?
No, we have that. We have that. Let's just go with most improved. Are we going to say Samson because he went from 6th to 3rd?
I think Keon was probably close as well. Keon won the
I think
Olympics.
Samson or Kieran, yeah. Kieran
Yeah,
went from 5th. Did he go from 5th to winning it?
So the only reason I would say Keon is because I think that people saw Samson coming.
Yeah.
But then again, they saw Keon coming too. He just needed to be conditioned.
Yeah, he won Tampa last year, the year before, so it's not like he came out of nowhere.
Isn't it funny because we don't look at Derek like he's most improved?
Ah, true.
Just
Well,
saying, like no one.
Yeah,
no
but
one
he went from
consciously
second
thought
to
that.
first, and I think he improved, but it wasn't like a dramatic, like that crazy of an improvement. You know?
I think Derek went from 2nd to 1st only because Hottie wasn't as good.
Yeah.
So I think
On
In
the
part,
prejudge.
I think he did improve, but I think
Yeah.
it was a combination of both. You know?
yeah. Okay, let's come back to it. Best coach.
The
Well,
last.
Honey.
I'm gonna say Hani.
Yeah, I think you can't take it
It's
from
hard
him.
not to go with Hani after last year. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Chris,
uh,
Top
Derek,
2 in the open.
like first and
Yeah.
second in the men's open, and first in classic.
Chris.
I mean,
Yep.
And then he's had many other good people as well.
yeah, but we're talking just 2023.
Yeah, just in
No,
this
that
year.
year. I mean, that year as
Yeah.
well. He had some other people he did
Yeah,
have.
just for last year, I would say Hani. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be hands down, honey.
Is it though?
Well,
Yeah,
two Mr. Olympias,
first.
Yeah.
2 Mr. Olympias, and
Just let me-
top
just-
2 in the
just-
open.
Just let me play devil.
But you also have to think of the talent pool that he's
This is
fishing
why.
out.
This
True.
is why.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's play.
He's fishing out of. I mean, I won 3 Olympias with
Let's
Chris
play-
too. That might be the best coach of the year.
All
You know?
right, yeah.
Yeah,
true.
that's where I was going with it. I'm like,
Yeah.
Chris was winning before Hani, so it's not like Hani
Yeah.
took him from not winning to winning.
Yeah, he was already winning with me. So
So then you have Derek and Hottie, but Hottie was already in the top 3 before Hani.
he did obviously do a lot of work.
He's made
with-
them better.
Derek,
no,
yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, Derek is the biggest one because he
Huge
won the
improvements
212
with
with him, and then
From James
straight to the
Brown,
Open.
Plus, who
ultimate-
else?
Ultimately, I would say Hani, but what I'm saying is there is a special mention for Milos, I think, because he
Milos
was
had a good year,
Milos was
for
the other
sure.
one I was thinking.
Yeah,
you
with
got
Samson and Regan.
Samson and Regan.
Yeah,
Um,
and doesn't he train?
Beirut.
Baruz.
Yeah,
We also got a guy from Brazil, Hoss MD.
Yeah.
Marcelo.
Yeah.
I mean, based off depth of lineup, you kind of have to give it to Milos. I think if you're basing it off of just like stat sheet, then it's got to go to Hani.
If you're going stat sheet, it's got to go to Hani, but then you have to ask yourself, whose talent,
What's he working with? What's he working with?
whose talent pool got raised more?
Yes.
Yeah,
Right?
that's a fair point.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
but Samson and Regan are pretty up there in terms of the talent pool. Like
For sure. Yes.
oh, but time out.
But they both got better too.
Samson had just qualified for the Olympia when Milos took over. So he's gone quite a far ways with him.
Yeah.
And his body has changed dramatically since working with Milos. It's not like he just
100%.
took over. Not like he just took over somebody and got him a little more shredded. He's like he's changed his physique. And then Regan has grown quite a bit, and we saw his best conditioning this year. Beiruz, I feel like, is a genetic freak when it comes to conditioning, but it's still under Milos's banner. And then Marcelo looked really good, even though he was only third. I mean, ultimately, I think we all kind of agree it's Hani, but Milos should get like a special mention. I think. Is there any other coaches we would put in like third, maybe?
I mean, who are like our usual candidates? You know, like Jansen didn't have the hottest year this year, and obviously a lot of his big players were out. Nick was out, Brett was out, I retired.
Boss Outlaw,
you know,
had a good year.
Sean lost his title, so I mean that's a bit of a slip there. Who else?
Yeah, that Boss of Outlaw guy is
he had a good year.
The Boss of Outlaw's been killing it lately.
Stefan Kinsel, he's a great coach.
He's great. I've only heard good things about him. He was working with Nathan this year.
Yep.
Martin now.
You know? So he's got some good guys. I mean, he's definitely up in that group too. You know, Patrick went and brought Keon to win the Olympia.
And Michael DeBoule. Michael DeBoule
made 6, you know, so that's obviously huge. I mean, he went and beat Sean, who had, you know, been pretty dominant last year and stuff. So, I mean, that was a huge win. And honestly, I have to say, I don't know if Patrick watches this, but that was like one of my highlight moments is when Keon won. I was sitting like right across from Patrick, and he just jumped up and screaming, crying. That was like, that made my Olympia night. That was like the best thing ever.
Guys, I would say Patrick is third. Because
I think for this year, I would agree. Yeah.
Because taking Keon from not shredded to winning the Olympia and Michael DeBoule winning a couple classic shows.
Yeah.
Also against Sean. Again.
What time did you actually put on there?
I swear to God, it's 5 minutes. I swear to God. I swear on my mother's life. It's 5 minutes.
Bro, I'm going to be so fucked up by the end of this.
Okay, let's do it. We'll do every 10 minutes.
Isn't it great that it's Christmas time and he can do this?
Well, I'm gonna do this one because I'm not a punk, so I'll do this one and now put it to 8 minutes. 8 minutes is fair.
Okay.
Could be the longest podcast ever.
I think every shot you should get an extra minute.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Okay,
so I've done. We're on 4 technically. She did 1, so I should be at 9 minutes now for the next one.
Okay, 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Just so I can, just so you guys.
Oh yeah, legit.
Yeah, verified.
Okay.
I need to go party tonight after this. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Most consistent.
You know.
Who's the most consistent? Guy comes in every time, looks the same.
Samson's.
Well, to get those 2 dubs after the Olympia.
Win, third win. Like, come on.
Samson's look was very consistent through all 4 shows, for sure.
Yeah, 4 wins this year.
Who else competed more than Samson? Roman did like
Roman. We talk about open classic.
Yeah, Roman.
Open.
Okay.
Roman was good this year. Like he was pretty consistent all year.
Yeah.
Did a lot of shows, maintained a very high level for all those shows.
Yeah, he was on every show.
He was top 5 at every show. Yeah. So does
hip surgery right after?
The candidate for sure.
So let me ask you guys: does Roman?
Because for most consistent, you have to have enough numbers to be consistent.
Right.
You can't be like a guy that did 2 shows. He's the most consistent. He was the same in 2.
No,
it's gotta be like 4 or 5 shows. You know?
Let me pose the question: does Roman's like 7 shows being in the top 5 trump Samson's 4 shows, even though he won 3 of them? I don't know. Does the numbers matter, or is it just the amount of times you competed and had a consistent look?
Well, they both matter. It's just what do you weigh more than what, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, hang on. I'm sure you have some guy that's done 10 and came last and he was super consistent. Like,
He looked like shit at all of them.
Didn't have to say they have to look good.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we should leave that one. Let's leave.
There's a risk, isn't there? Listen, there's a risk when you do a show. There's a risk of showing something less than you have. So if you turn up at like as many shows as Roman and you still don't fail, that's very consistent.
The only reason I would give it to Samson is because the shows are further spread apart.
Yep.
There was
the time period's the same.
Well, because there was a diet, then an off season, then a diet again, and he still achieved the same look. Whereas with Roman, he got ready and it stayed ready.
Can
Yeah,
I put
it's
an
different.
asterisk into Roman?
Yeah, Samson had to do it twice.
Go on, let's
Go
hear
ahead,
it.
Ben.
Can I add a caveat to Roman's prep
Yeah.
or season? He then finished his season to have hip surgery again.
Yeah, but that
Oh,
was
did he?
but that was after all the
Like-
shows were done.
Yeah, he put off hip surgery to finish the fucking season, man. Like,
Yeah,
come
well,
on.
you don't get like a pump. You don't get like we don't pump.
That's
your
bonus
tires.
points. That's bonus points.
That's a
Come on.
special mention. That's a little asterisk. Like, had a
I feel like-
fuck hip.
But did he have a
Needed
fucked up
a
hip, or is it just elective? Like he's like, yeah, I think I'll do
He
it.
had,
I
he had
liked
a
him.
full replacement. He had another replacement on the thing. Both his hips were
Yeah,
replaced.
they're not going to give you full replacements unless you need it. You know.
Okay, so are we saying Roman then
Dude,
because of the
that's
hip, the hip put him over the top?
That's fine.
Roman by a hip.
Sympathy.
This is-
Instead of by a hair.
Okay, biggest retirement story.
Thank you.
Hey.
I had to put.
I won
I
something.
I think Ian was a shock
Yeah,
for a lot of
I think it
fans.
does get that way.
I
Yeah.
had to put one in there for Ian to win.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
okay, I see, I see, I see.
Because
Fast.
didn't Ian like get a clean sweep at one point the year before, right? You got like 3 swords.
2021, when I
I put-
like came second at the Arnold, I won 4 shows. 3
I put them
shows,
in
yeah.
here. I put them in here just for Ian. He won like 3
Yeah.
swords. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
After biggest retirement, we have fastest retired bodybuilder.
me. Thank you.
Oh,
Taking it in here.
Most shredded. Is that
Roman
Roman
shredded.
again?
Probably Roman, isn't it? Just because he's fucking peeled, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
I think it's got to go to Roman, man. The guy is like not only the most shredded, but the most shredded often.
What about Derek at the Olympia?
You know the only
Yeah,
guy.
Derek-
you know the
Derek
only
from the
guy.
back,
No,
Olympia.
At least the legs.
no. Because Derek's
It's from the back.
upper body
the
was
back,
not.
yeah.
It was not nearly
Yeah.
as shredded as Laura's body.
Yeah.
You know who I was thinking about though? Amir. Remember Amir and Roman competed and Roman beat him, but Amir
Oh,
was
Chris's guy, right?
but Amir was peeled.
Mm.
I mean, Kim Budesheim was pretty fucking peeled in the show
Yeah.
she did too.
yeah.
I would vote Roman, but
Yeah,
I would
On
vote
countback,
Roman.
you gotta go Roman because he did more shows shredded than the rest of them.
yeah.
So if it's a
He's consistent and consistently shredded. So he's kind
Consistently
of
shredded.
Sure.
most muscular.
um,
Nick at the Arnold is the only time he competed. If we're going to add Nick, Hottie at the Olympia, Samson at the Olympia was probably bigger than the Arnold.
Rubiel.
That's what I say. The new guy there.
I don't
Yeah.
think Rubiel's upper body compares though.
I don't know, man. That
I
side
don't know.
chest is
I mean,
a thing of fucking wonder.
Look, out of all of us here, Samson gets to get an opinion on this one more than all of us because he
He's
stood
been
next to the
next to the
guys.
man.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to put
how
him on the
much
spot.
muscle? No, but okay, but how much
do.
muscle does it translate in person?
Oh,
how much
man,
muscle
no.
he has?
Criswell had much more muscle than he did.
Yeah,
in the
That's
upper
it.
body. In the upper body.
Upper
Yeah.
body.
Yeah.
more quality
completely,
as well.
Like night and day.
I didn't. I think Rubiel is going to be impressive, but I think the lower body is where he's carrying the majority of his muscle. His upper body is not. It's
Yeah.
not-
No, it's not there yet.
Those legs are
that's what I mean.
Probably
his legs are
Samson seen him
insane.
on stage. It's always different on stage. That's why.
So would you guys
Right.
would you guys agree that it's Samson, Hottie, Nick are probably the 3 main ones?
Yeah.
The most muscular.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a special mention to Rubiel at the end there, but yeah.
yeah, and then
I
I,
would maybe have Hadi in third out of those 3. I'm not sure. Like, I'm flipping a coin on Samson and Nick.
What about Hassan? Someone like Hassan?
Hassan's got a lot of muscle.
Hassan-
Hassan
got a lot of
Mustafa at the Olympia was fucking huge, man.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
he came
because-
out, I shit my pants how big he looked. Yeah.
Yeah, because we're not talking necessarily about how good the muscle looks. We're just talking
So
about the most
much.
muscular.
Just-
Who's-
I mean, if
Freakiness.
you're talking pounds per square inch, I mean, Hassan is pretty much as big as they get, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about Rami? What about Rami at the Arnold then?
Oh,
Mm,
Rami was
Yeah, but he's still missing some parts, like you know that Hassan.
yeah, but
isn't-
so is Hassan's back isn't that great.
Wait,
So
are we
we're
talking
not-
about? Are we talking about the most complete, or are we talking about
No,
the
no.
guy with most
Most
no,
freaky.
just
Yeah,
muscle
but-
everywhere.
most
You know,
muscle?
I would say
Then,
Hassan.
then Rami's legs at prejudging on the Arnold alone are the most muscular thing.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
Like-
I feel like Hassan is soaked.
Yeah,
in
like he
muscle.
just hangs off him.
So you guys think so? James and
I'm going Hassan.
James, Samson, and Ian think Hassan. Me and Ben think Rami.
It's all
Paul.
on you, Paul.
Hassan.
There we go.
Okay.
Like pound for
Fuck
pound.
you, fuck you, Paul.
Fuck you, Paul. Hassan. Okay. So Hassan. So wait a minute. So we're saying Hassan's more muscular than Nick. Hassan's more muscular than Samson.
In total body saturation.
Total
Yeah,
body,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Body,
It just-
body
yeah.
saturation. That's the new
That's
term.
good.
Body saturation.
Total body saturation.
Muscle per square inch.
Most
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
most aesthetic is statuesque physique.
Tonio.
Andrew at the
Andrew was-
Texas.
No, Samson.
I would
How do you
say-
get more
I would
statuesque
say-
than
I
Samson?
I
would
think
say-
Samson and Andrew are the two.
My-
but
Andrew and
Andrew.
Samson.
My like nominees, I guess you could say, were Samson, Andrew, and Keon.
I feel like
yeah.
Samson's got more muscle than them, so it's weird. So I look
I
at
think the
Andrew
height-
like he's the pretty.
And I think the height makes you more statuesque compared to Keon. I think Keon is very pretty, but I think to be like a statuesque physique, you do need some stage like space, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
There was a
I-
video posted on Instagram earlier, Fouad, of Andrew at the Texas just doing this and then that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I looked at that and I was like, if you're looking at pure just sheer beauty,
Yeah.
You're beautiful. I saw
Yeah.
that same
This-
video. It was,
yeah,
Who's this?
it's crazy.
it was awesome today.
I don't know what
Who's
page
this?
it was, but even like the
His
midsection.
bodybuilding without borders. They posted
Yeah,
it today. It was at
Who are we
Texas. He
talking
just
about? Sorry?
Andrew.
Who are we talking about?
Andrew.
Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Andrew.
He's just like some next. The Mona Lisa is a good word for him, and it's like, you know.
So let me so let me ask you guys if you can break it down a little bit. If you had to, James, if you had to pick, who would you pick? So you're picking between Keon and Samson, or do you have a third or fourth?
I have Andrew winning this because I think for what this criteria is, I think he's the guy for that.
Just the prettiest.
Yes, like if you're thinking of like what people look at and go, oh my god, that's like some
Should we ask
fantastical looking
Mr.
bodybuilder.
Pretty himself, Chris here, who he picks?
Yeah.
If Chris,
Yeah.
let's see what he thinks.
Yeah, I'd like to see what
Chris.
Chris thinks.
Most aesthetic between our candidates in Men's Open, most aesthetic for the year, Samson, Andrew, Keon.
Samson,
Put them in order.
Andrew,
Yeah, those are the three. Yeah. You know what Andrew looks like, though.
Tell him to look at the screen. I'll show it.
It might be Team Samson.
You can see if you want.
a picture of them?
Yeah.
I don't watch bodybuilding. I'm not really a bodybuilder.
Wait. We have
We
to,
need the.
I can now
That's
say Chris is on the podcast.
Okay, play it from so you can see
Okay,
from the front.
Okay.
From the
Okay.
front.
Yeah, it's coming.
Pretty wow.
Where's the beginning of that video where you can see him like doing those poses at the beginning? Like this.
Yeah, there. Look at that. It's pretty crazy.
It is pretty. It is very.
And he's 6'2", by the way. Right?
Yeah.
So,
Who are you voting? Samson, Andrew.
I say Andrew, Keon, Samson.
There you go.
Andrew, Keon, Samson. Okay.
Because I have Samson more as a monster as well as aesthetic. It's the ratios. Now
Okay.
you've got so much new muscle. That's why I have you in that.
Okay. So James, you think Andrew, Samson, Keon?
yeah, I'd say I think Samson's more proportionate than Keon through the chest and stuff. So yeah, I'd say Samson.
Yeah, if I'm going the same as James, Andrew, Samson, Keon.
And Paul, what do you think?
Samson, because I'm going front end back. Samson
Yeah.
from the back. You know, I don't. Andrew, not the same. So I would go Samson, Andrew, Keon.
The one thing that's because Samson's bigger, so that's giving like that does make him less aesthetic, but it makes him more like density versus like he's
Bodybuilder.
obviously one of the prettiest bodybuilders on the planet. But I also think the thing that puts him over the edge for Andrew is those abs, like those that ab detail is just like if you were gonna make a trophy, you're gonna make like hilarious etched in abs like that, you know.
Yeah,
That's
that's
kind of how I
Samson's
see
X-frame
it.
for
That's
me.
kind of how I see on that.
Ben,
But I
what do-
think if you do straight silhouette, you're just doing a silhouette where you can't see detail. I would probably go Samson because that muscle's going to look a little nicer in a silhouette like that, you know?
And the X-frame is more pronounced, I think.
I mean,
I
on
think he has the
Samson.
more pronounced X frame, which makes a nicer silhouette. Yes.
Yeah,
Time out. Ben, what do you think?
there's Samson, Andrew, Keon. I think Samson's a bigger, better version of Andrew.
Ben's right.
I agree as a bodybuilder as a whole. I agree that, yes.
Uh,
I feel like they're really different.
I'm kind of torn because I think because Samson's limbs are more proportionate,
That is definitely a big thing. Yeah.
it makes me feel like it's more aesthetic. It's prettier
Yeah.
to look at, right?
Yeah.
But that's also the bodybuilder in me. If I
Yeah.
think the way Ian's talking, like the average person would go, "Oh, look at his abs, look at his chest, look at it like that pretty like." So
But you got to judge from the front end back.
I'm kind of torn on this.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
it's
how
pretty-
much-
Yeah, but wait a minute, Paul. This is the issue. I think if you look at it like a bodybuilding judge or like a bodybuilder,
Yeah.
there's no doubt it's Samson.
Mm, mm.
If
Yes.
you look at it just in terms of art or pretty, how pretty it is.
That's what I'm saying. If you're making a
Alright,
sculpture, a trophy.
Yeah.
But so to Ian's definition of it, if you put Andrew's abs on Samson, then what are we talking about?
Well, then Samson blows everyone out the window. Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's only one difference. Whereas I think if you were to
No,
I
down,
don't see. I don't
Andrew
think
needs
that.
more.
But I don't think that. I think because Andrew doesn't carry as much bulk, it looks prettier. Whereas
with Andrew,
but that's what I said as well. Because Samson's more muscular, it's more like raw, like bodybuilder mixed with aesthetics. Where Andrew is more of one to the other side. You know,
that's the thing. It's like Samson has kind of both, whereas Andrew is prettier, but he's not a better bodybuilder. It's like he's missing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What Andrew's strength is almost actually his weakness when he stands next to someone like Samson.
Yeah.
So it's weird, but yeah, like if you're looking at it just from like the way the lines travel up the shin bone into the quads, into the abs, then you're like,
I think if you
muscular.
I think if you polled most fans, and I'm curious what people think watching. I think if you said who's the prettiest physique to look at, if you actually questioned it like with that terminology,
I think it's gonna be pretty split, man.
I think so too.
I'm gonna put a poll in my YouTube thing.
Babe?
Yeah.
Babe?
Yeah.
Who's the most aesthetic between Andrew and Samson?
Samson?
She said Samson.
Let me see what you said.
She said Samson with a question mark at the end.
See, I'm
Samson?
a
He said
bodybuilder,
Andrew.
and I prefer you, obviously, Samson,
Do you have an
as a
opinion, Courtney?
bodybuilder because
Yeah,
you look
I get the
strong.
same thing.
You know exactly how we.
Yeah.
You saw the
It's like it's a different criteria.
Yeah.
It's like I would almost look at Andrew like he's like kind
Just
of
like this
classic.
picturesque, beautiful look, right?
He's like a class. He's like a classic bodybuilder. Yeah.
He's a
So, in my
hybrid
eyes.
between the two, right?
Yeah.
I expect a bodybuilder to be round.
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay,
agreed.
let's go on to the next one. Newest breakout bodybuilder.
There's a few there.
We have Marcelo.
Yep.
Rubiel all day.
Rubiel. It's got to
I
be
think it's Rubiel because
All
even Steve
day.
Weinberger was like, he reminds him of, he was like, he even said in his own words, he's like, this guy reminds me of Ramy when I first saw him. And that's in his own words.
Rubiel.
Weinberger said that,
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that's pretty.
I don't think anyone going into next Olympia or next season has more excitement to see where he'll stack up than Rubiel does, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's what this category
Well, I mean,
literally is.
it's kind of evident by the Arnold poster. Like, I think the Arnold people are excited
Dude, he's
to
on
see
it.
all.
Oh, he's on
100%.
it.
Yeah,
Really?
he's on it. Yeah. Okay, biggest upset with a positive connotation.
I would say Keon over Sean.
Keon over Sean.
It's hard.
because they're both great guys.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's thought. I think everyone thought Sean was going to win again.
Do we all agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's going to be hard to answer because none of us all look like
Negative
assholes.
connotation.
Oh wait, Ian, I forgot that the 9-minute mark came and went, so you have to do a shot.
2 shots.
Well, we did now.
Two shots
Negative,
for being late.
negative
Just start up.
connotation.
This will start to sober up a little
I'm definitely starting to feel these now, so we gotta hurry this up.
bit.
Okay, the 10 minutes now on the next one. Okay.
He's going to start getting belligerent pretty soon.
Okay, biggest flop. So this is a negative, like biggest, like somebody we
Flop?
thought was going to be good, but they end up like being not.
Oh,
This is when you're
I
like,
know
I'm glad I
you-
didn't compete this year.
I have an answer.
I have
I have
one
an
too.
answer.
Go ahead, Ian.
I'm gonna say, and it's because of not doing anything, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it's good veto.
I have the exact same answer.
That's
Yeah.
actually a good answer.
Yeah.
I think
Good
Fouad has a
veto was
different one.
so hyped that he was gonna be a top Olympia guy
Yeah.
this year, and then he ended up doing absolutely nothing.
Is he doing the Arnold's?
No.
Oh
No.
he might be doing Detroit.
Oh, yeah, I heard that too.
Actually, I think
Well,
he is doing Detroit.
so is he
Oh, yeah.
doing the Brazil Arnold first?
Brazil Arnold.
No,
When's
he's
that?
not doing
He
it.
must be.
He's coming right to Detroit. Yeah,
He's making his debut in
Is he allowed
Town.
in? Wait, is he allowed in?
I already
Oh,
worked
yeah.
it. I already worked it out for him.
Yeah, we're fine with it.
Backdoor pass.
Who had got him a
You're
visa
gonna
already?
smuggle him. You're gonna smuggle him south of the wall.
I already got him
Backdoor
there. It's
pass.
all good. It's all
I'll
good.
put him in a truck of the car.
What's your one, Fouad? Because I feel like you've got different.
I had one that was different. It was because of competing, because it threw me off so badly that it stuck here, and that
Go
was Vlad.
Reruns it this way.
You guys remember Vlad?
Oh
did-
yeah.
I forget what show it was overseas. that
Oh
he did.
yeah.
But I remember seeing him going into the show thinking, "This
There
is
he is.
wild." Hey,
Yeah,
Mike,
you were
what's
like,
up?
this guy's looking great.
Mike,
You're muted.
Mike,
Mike.
You're muted.
Just reading a book with the holding the newborn, but it's just getting the baby.
Wait, who are we talking about?
yeah,
know,
Vlad
um,
Strong or whatever.
Yeah, Vlad the Impaler.
Mike,
Yeah.
you've Mike, you've met everybody except James, I think, right?
Yeah, we've exchanged. We spoke on. We sent a couple messages on Instagram.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So everybody knows.
Get acquainted.
Couple of death threats. Yeah.
Couple of death threats. I was like, you can't be the only bald geezer on here, and then I realized.
Okay, Mike, we're talking about the Real Bodybuilding Podcast Awards for 2023. We've gone through half already. Ian's done like 8 shots of vodka. He's doing a,
Look at this. I'm getting there.
he's doing a shot every 10 minutes.
Well, no, I did them every 5, and now we're moving them later.
He earns a minute for every one.
All right, so the biggest
You're welcome to join me, Mike.
Yeah, you can.
I brought Uncrustables to the party. That's it.
There you go.
That's power.
I was thinking of Vlad because I thought he was going to be absolutely incredible, and they end up like 5th or 6th.
Yeah, but I think Good Vito was being touted as being like an Olympia contender, and when he did nothing, I think that's a bigger disappointment.
Yeah, but he didn't actually compete. So can you put him in a flop category?
Yeah, but you can still be a flop with not doing anything. You know,
Mike, what do you think?
That's even worse.
One guy competed.
The biggest flop.
Yeah, biggest flop of 2023.
Yeah, Vito.
Yeah.
It seems like Vito's the.
You guys are all Vito haters. I like Vito.
The show's been tough on Vito.
I want him to prove me wrong. I'm happy
Paul?
if he proves me wrong.
Paul, tell me I'm wrong. This show is so tough on Vito, isn't it?
We've been a little tough on Vito.
I'm like the only guy who's like looking.
It's only because we have such high expectations of
yeah,
him, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, so you're like a parent who beats their kids. Like it's only because I love you.
Yeah. Tough love, yeah.
Hey, we already established you're all kid beaters.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think we should be nicer to Vito, man. The kids, I think he's only like 25 or some shit.
Well, then get out there, win some shows, and prove us right, you know? Yeah. Or wrong. Whatever.
I just, you know what? I'm not jumping on the hype train. I got high hopes. Yeah, Ian is drunk.
Fucking motherfucker.
Fucking prove yourself.
Hey,
who's looking
listen
at
to me? Listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me when I'm talking.
All right, I'm going to put Vito down for flop, but I don't agree with it. Who is this? Everybody's in for Vito except me.
Well, who else could it be?
I wasn't really pro Vito.
What are you? You're not pro Vito, James?
No, like as in, I'm not pro Vito being the winner of this category.
What do you think? Who do you think the biggest flop of 2023 is, or what was the biggest flop of 2023?
I can put one up there.
Go ahead.
Perhaps is the one
Vlad
that just mentioned.
Vlad.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Sorry, I was just listening to Paul.
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I was like, what's Paul going to say? Yeah, I'll probably say Vlad because he's a really good bodybuilder.
He is a really good bodybuilder.
Paul, do you have transitions lenses on right now?
No, these are some new glasses, Mike. They were. I forget what kind
they look like they don't. They look like they don't know whether they're transitioning or not.
Yeah, what are transition glasses?
In between.
Those like the bifocals?
No, the ones
I actually want a pair of those.
It's not the bifocals.
What are they then?
It's the ones that go dark and light.
Oh no, they're not. No.
It looks like you got a bit of steamy in there.
The lighting's messed up in this room.
Warm.
All right, what were you going to say? Who's the biggest flop?
Okay, no disrespect to the guy because he's a great bodybuilder. But
He's
Big
for
Ramy.
sure good.
Oh, Ramy.
Oh, that's actually a good one.
Yeah, but wait.
But
Ramy was actually better at this Arnold than he was at the Olympia, so that was an improvement, not a flop.
We were at the Arnold, and he did look good. He did look good at the Arnold.
I thought he looked great at the Arnold. Yeah.
What did he finish at the Arnold's again?
Fourth.
Yeah, I didn't think it was top 3.
Sean was fifth.
Didn't Sean beat him?
Okay, wait a minute. Are we talking about the Olympia?
Arnold.
The Arnold is fourth.
Was he fourth at the Arnold?
Yeah.
He did look really good there. His detail was really good.
But I think Ian's right. I think Ian's right because he was 5th at the Olympia, so it wasn't like a flop.
Yeah.
No, he was better than his last showing. That can't be a flop.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So we're gonna say. So me and James say Vlad.
You lost. It's Vito.
Yeah, I think numbers have spoken.
All right, this one's gonna bring up a huge argument. Ready? Best ambassador.
Oh, fuck you. This again.
Last time, just so Mike, just so you know, last year when we did this fucking category, we fucking feuded for like half an hour about who the best ambassador was.
And wait, we're still only picking from Men's Open, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This year, Samson's been.
I'm gonna say Samson.
I'll say Samson. All the traveling and
we're
shows.
not only picking from Men's Open because we picked Keon in one division.
That's
well, sometimes we're not. But for this one, it's just open.
There's no set rules in this.
I'm going to say
the rules are whatever we say they are.
I think this one's not even difficult. I think Samson being the ambassador this year was very apparent.
I think Samson.
I'd agree with that.
for traveling.
He carried open bodybuilding this year for everyone. They all need to be thankful, to be fair, because he actually kept it relevant.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Okay, this one could be a.
And the other thing, if you're going to compare, not to start a fucking war here, but if you're going to compare Chris with Samson, Samson's competitive, like how many times he stepped on stage counts for something too.
For sure.
Whereas Chris
being in Europe, when you're top 3 in the Olympia and you still decide to compete, because most of them wouldn't when they place top 3. They're like, fuck that. To turn up and put on a show for the fans,
Mike,
that for me is everything.
Mike, you haven't said anything. Are you in that? Are you in agreement?
Yes. Samson for sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let Mike start the next one. Best social media bodybuilder.
Mike's favorite category.
I know.
There's
Doesn't
so
have to
many
be-
to choose from.
Who's
The list is
top
so
5?
deep.
Doesn't have to be. Does it have to be a? Does it have to be a pro or no?
They're like, oh, sorry.
I think we should make an exception to this category. Any fitness influencer.
Any bodybuilder that is on social media.
Oh, I know where you're trying to game.
What am I trying to do?
Trying to do?
What am I trying to do? Me?
I don't know.
What was the category?
That's social media.
What do you mean? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. What are you saying?
Well,
I'm
so
doing?
we're thinking best social media person on bodybuilding. Who's killing it?
Sam.
Killing it.
Damn.
Oh,
No. Okay, fine. Let's say they got to be a pro. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to get.
Got to be a pro.
Sam's got enough awards. He doesn't need this award.
Yeah.
Let's just. We'll focus on IFBB pros. Best social media bodybuilder. Mike, go. I'll give you some nominees. Blessing.
What news?
Reagan. Who's got a third? Ian, you got a third category for the Rich Gaspari.
He's on it. He's proper.
I got Rich Gaspari. Rich
He's
Gaspari.
doing a different exercise every day.
I knew you'd like that one.
I think we got to give it to Rich Gaspari.
He's actually killing it a minute.
Let's pull up those lateral rings.
Guys, come on.
There's some funky movements going on.
Okay.
He's a pro. Hey, Rich is a pro. He counts.
Mike, do you have any input?
Rich Gaspari.
Rich Gaspari. Okay.
I vote for Rich too.
He's like, oh, fuck.
We vote for Rich. Rich gets the award.
Who's voting? Samson?
Cut that part out.
I vote for Rich.
I'm not cutting it out. Rich Gaspari's going to hate you.
He doesn't know me.
Killing it, man.
Okay. Best retired pro. And wait, before you guys answer, this is not just.
Yeah, it's your third award tonight.
Yeah,
Ronnie Coleman.
Ian's won biggest retirement. He's also won fastest retired pro, and most drunk of the evening.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Okay, no, seriously, best. Oh wait,
The alarm again. Damn. You'll get that one down, you lad.
Who the fuck is that?
It's Ian shot clock.
Oh, is it?
yeah.
That's water. That's water.
They saw me open that bottle fresh, by the way.
Yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Look how much of this bottle I've drank already.
You're doing all right. You're doing all right.
Ian's a fucking man. I gotta tell you,
He'll be on the floor soon.
he doesn't pussy out of anything. I'll tell you that. All right.
Best retired bodybuilder.
Best retired pro, but this counts for everything, not just physique.
Yeah, like ambassadorship in general.
Ambassadorship, business, like you loop it all in
100%.
together.
It's like Jay Cutler, isn't it? It's James.
But they're big. They're good.
Ronnie's been doing a lot of
Probably
shit
Jay.
lately.
Jay.
I feel like Jay.
But Ronnie's been doing a lot too lately.
He has. I still feel like Jay's got the edge a little
He's
bit.
still playing catch up though. He's playing catch up.
But wait a minute,
Yeah.
I'm not saying like we're not necessarily saying richest, right?
No, and I don't mean it either. I just mean proactive.
Jay with his podcast, with the events he does, like still his involvement in the thing. I got to give it to Jay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
And he got
Seth?
on stage. And he got on stage and posed down. Come
Yeah.
on.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
What
He took
about-
his clothes off. Still.
What
Yeah.
about Seth though? He poses down quite a bit in his gym.
He's not still as much in the bodybuilding industry though.
Yeah, he does
He's
like
more
a
like
little bit
a-
more hunting and like a bunch of other shit too.
Yeah.
Mike, what do you think? Do you have a opinion on this one?
I would say Jay as well, but I think Ronnie, like you guys said, is making a comeback and getting a lot more. Again, he's getting his face out there a lot more now because he realizes, like, not that he didn't realize before, but his impact is so great on the sport, and he's kind of been like a recluse in it for a long time. Now he's like, I'm coming back out and like letting everybody remember just who I am, right? Like, obviously he's not who he was, but there's no mistaking like Ronnie is Ronnie when he walks into a room. So
No, and he's been doing lots of like YouTube collabs with like, you know, still relevant bodybuilders and fun stuff, and like doing like little skitty stuff. Like he's been doing some good shit. Yeah.
Samson?
I'll say one. I'll say Fouad.
Well, thank you, but I'm too fat.
Oh yeah,
I'm too fat
you
for
can
the trophy.
But it's exactly that.
You're definitely a candidate. You're definitely a candidate.
Podcast.
Yeah, you're up there.
You're doing all of it.
I appreciate it, Samson. I think Jay would have me beat because of the magnitude.
You know what? Actually, I agree with Samson. I'm going to take back. I didn't even think of you because that's just rude of me. But I'm going to go with you. Actually, yeah.
What's your word?
But I think Jay's physique would put him over.
No, but it's not.
I think if it was most influential
most
retired bodybuilder, I think it'd be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like if you think about current affairs, like who's
Well,
keeping
Fouad,
things.
you're doing like commentary at the Arnold and like this kind of shit. Like you're still doing that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You're holding your own show this year. Like, you know, there's a lot of stuff you've been doing. So I would give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely vote Jay.
100%, unequivocally.
I think with Jay, it's just like it's a matter of it's as simple as this. Jay's just a couple of years ahead of doing that endeavor. You know what I mean?
Listen, I love you guys for saying that. I appreciate it, but my opinion of it is Jay is Jay. So the gravity.
Yeah, but you're only worth one vote, just like the rest of us. So
okay, I'm just giving my opinion though, just so people, does everybody else. I feel like the gravity of who Jay is matters, right? So you're a 4-time Mr. Olympia that's doing all that stuff. Makes it a little bit more. What's the word?
There's an impact, isn't there?
The impact of it.
I would argue, but I would argue your impact on a personal level to more people
is higher.
Is higher. Yeah.
I think more people would say, you know what? If you were to sit there and say, who would I rather sit in a room with and have a conversation, then Fouad's going to be top of the list.
Well,
we're voting.
We'll let them.
It depends. Is he on shrooms or not?
Yeah, Fouad on shrooms definitely.
He's on shrooms. Then I vote yes.
All right, we'll let the people answer. Best IFBB promotion. I'm gonna say the Arnold is my opinion.
Yeah.
They cut you a check, that's why.
No. No. Wait a minute.
Arnold.
Wait. But the only reason I might not say the Arnold is, and this is not their fault, I think it's because of the size of the show. I like promotions that are in a theater. So are there any promotions anymore in a theater?
Well, what was that show in Europe where they had the rotating stage in that? Was that the big man show?
It's not like Portugal they do that.
Portugal.
Well, you guys competed at those European shows. I mean, Samson, you've been to a few.
I've heard big things about the Elvis, the Prague.
Yeah, that's
pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like
the Arnold.
I like Arnold. I would say Arnold. I've seen it a couple of times.
Elvis, it wasn't in an auditorium either. It was a hotel.
I like the production of the Arnold. I like the fact that the expo has strongman and all these other things. It's very it's international. I just wish they had a big enough theater. Like they used to have it in a theater. That's the only thing I wish like that bodybuilding shows still did, but I don't think they can do it because of the capacity of like, the amount of people that are coming.
There's no theater big enough.
The Arnold weekend is pretty special.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
That's my favorite weekend.
I way prefer it to the Olympia.
Are we all going? Is everyone here going to the Arnold?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Bless you.
We're gonna have a booth. Samson's competing. James is competing. Mike's coming to our booth to hang out. You're at a booth with Raw and Reaper, I think, Ian.
Yeah, too.
Ben's at my booth. Paul's at my booth.
James
I'm hoping to judge.
Paul might be judging the amateur.
I'm hoping to.
That'd be cool.
If you judge the pro, make sure Samson wins.
Well, yeah. Offline, we'll talk about that. No,
I'm just. I'm just joking because I know people think that happens.
I'm incorruptible.
You got to help him with that McLaren money, you know.
Listen, for everybody,
grease the pockets a little bit.
For everybody watching, I have tried to corrupt Paul. He's incorruptible. Yeah, you can't do it.
You can't buy me off.
Well, no, according to the people, though, I corrupted him for Toronto Pro, though. So.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
you can corrupt me a different way.
That's different.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. There's only two more. I don't know if you guys can think of this one, but most talked about bodybuilding news this year. What was like one of the biggest stories of the year?
Nick's injury
Oh, that was big.
Or Hardy walking off stage.
or Hardy walking off stage.
Yeah.
I think people are still talking about Nick's injury, and people forgot
think it's
about
Nick's.
Hottie walking off stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
the biggest story of the year for real though?
Well, no,
I think-
because it was, and then
I think
obviously it poses
Samson-
all the questions. It poses all the questions. What would have Nick done in the lineup and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
I
big
think,
thing.
but I think Samson upsetting fucking Nick at the beginning of the year was a bigger story.
That's a big story too.
Samson
Yeah.
winning the Arnold was a big story.
It's trying to
Yeah.
recapture what those moments
Because I think-
were,
because
I can't
I think-
remember how.
Yeah,
Because
I can't remember most of them.
Yeah, but hold on a
No.
minute. I think because Nick had beat Samson at the Olympia, so I think a lot of people had assumed Nick was going to win the Arnold.
That was probably the most anticipated showdown of the year.
That could almost be more in the talks for like biggest upset though. That we
I was just
talked
going to
about
say that, yeah. But Keon's probably a bigger one because he beat Sean.
Yeah.
At the Olympia, it's a bigger show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a really shitty award show. You need to have video montages for us, man.
Yeah.
Where's his montages?
Like a
Need
year
a
end
rundown.
What is this fucking budget
I'm
ass
gonna-
podcast?
No, this is what I'm gonna. You
You're
guys
the-
don't know. You guys
You
don't
better
know.
splice
Jamie.
this in after, man.
You guys don't know. I'm gonna send this to my editor after. He's gonna put all the things in after.
Yeah, he better.
I hope he does.
I'm
Um,
leaving you a bad Yelp review if he doesn't.
Okay. Seriously, is there any big news that we can think of this year? What happened in the middle of the year? Anything in the middle of the year?
I'm trying to it sounds
Give me
terrible.
last
but I'm
week.
trying to think. I'm trying to think who passed away this year because every year there's passing away. So I was like, shit.
Hey, I
did someone pass away
retired.
this
Come
year?
on.
Ian retired.
Yeah,
That was a big story.
Ian retiring was a big
That was a
story.
big
Yeah,
story.
especially within the middle of your prep.
That was a big
People
story.
People are like, "What the fuck? Is he sick? Is he?"
Yeah,
not
but I
sick?"
think Nick's hit and tear is bigger news than that, especially
Mm.
because it was like a week out from the
Yeah,
Olympia.
the timing of it. Yeah.
I don't know if yeah, maybe.
Nick's was literally there. He was in the area, and then it was like, I'm out of the show. That was
Okay.
crazy.
I'll let you guys answer too. Nick, we'll say that. We'll say that.
or C-Bum having a baby.
A lot of people are having babies right now. It's a lot of
But that's true. Derek's having one too, so we can't use that.
Let's
yeah.
go. Let's say Nick's injury, Ian's retirement.
Hottie walking off stage.
How do you walk off stage or Samson's Arnold win over Nick?
The Hardy one did pass pretty quick, I felt.
I thought so
Yeah.
too.
He did some good PR
Yeah.
control there.
Mm,
Well, we can dig it up and push it back out there.
yeah. Hardy got straight into YouTube doing the videos after that. He done a good job to cover his ass.
Okay, last one. I think I know the answer, but fitness icon of the year.
Fitness icon.
I just
Like
think it's-
just a fitness influencer.
overall the entire industry. I think it's got to go to Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He won. Yay! Balloons. Where the balloons up? Yeah, it's kind of you can't really beat that.
There's
can
not
you?
really anything, right? We gave best ambassador to Samson, obviously, because for bodybuilding. But if we're talking about the entire industry,
Yeah.
it's got to be Chris.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. Unless Mike has some other ones he wanted to weigh in on. We got 19 seconds before Ian's got to do
Hey,
another shot.
we didn't do like best newcomer or anything like that, right?
Well, we did.
rookie.
Yeah, like
We didn't
we
do
spoke about Rubio and
Rubio.
yeah, we said newest breakout.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how about this one? Most anticipated debut for next year.
But that's
debut.
not. But that's
That's a
next
good
year's
one.
award.
I think it's
No,
not
because
an
we're
award.
anticipating.
Yeah, like if
We're
someone
antici-
turned pro this year and they're going to make their debut,
Yeah.
so Rubio, for example.
Is that my alarm?
Yeah.
How much time was that? That was so fast.
It was 10 minutes.
Just waiting for Ian to just fall out of the picture. That wasn't that bad.
the facial expressions are getting worse.
Rubio's the one that we said.
We're getting through this though.
You're halfway through that bottle.
Yeah.
There's no we, and that's all you, bud. That's all you, mate.
Yeah.
We.
Okay, most anticipated Rubiel. Is there any other categories we need? I'm not doing body parts. That's stupid. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, Ian, do you want to take off? I know you got company there and stuff, or do you want to
No,
stick
the
around?
chat. It's okay.
Okay, let's do some questions before we go.
I'm fine too.
Well, Ben, you're not doing nothing.
Ben's like, it's only
You're such a
half
fucking.
11.
Yeah, don't worry about me, man. I'm good.
It's only midnight here.
Why are you guys all jealous of Ian? Don't be
Yeah,
jealous.
jealous guys.
He's got guests in from out of town. That's
No,
why.
bollocks.
Were you gonna drink tonight
Easy.
anyways? Yeah?
It's because Chris is there. You're being all silly. Look, you're like making special.
You won an award, so you're like,
Listen.
go on.
All I know is the thumbnail of this video is going to be Chris, and it's going to say
100%.
Chris joins the podcast.
Lick.
That's all.
Yeah.
$8 card to the draft.
Okay.
I think he's faster, but like.
I just like word portion, but me too.
Oh man.
That's
Okay.
not-
Best Jay Cutler ever versus best Phil.
Like,
Best Phil.
That's Phil.
Phil is crazy. 2011 Phil, come on.
Yeah.
The best film.
2001 Jay.
Yeah, but 2011 Phil had the back.
2011, 2012, 13 fills like that
Put 'em
with
up.
the fucking conditioning, the bubbliness. Yeah.
The waistline. Pretty crazy.
That film was dangerous, man.
That Phil, if that came back, that would have gone on forever.
I'm taking that Phil as second next to only Ronnie, you know?
Same.
Yeah.
And not and it's actually better than some variations of Ronnie.
100%.
No, don't say that.
It is.
It
It
is.
is. It is.
Gone
That's
too-
better than some of the years Ronnie turned up.
No,
2002.
Like, bro,
No.
look at this.
You've gone too far, James.
That's better than Ronnie 2002. I don't give a fuck what you say.
This is not better than Ronnie anything.
202 was not a good Ronnie.
The only Ronnie this is better than is 1996 Ronnie.
No.
Or like,
no,
or like,
no.
like 2006.
Natural Ronnie.
No.
2002.
This
Ronnie
beats
was
na-
downsized.
Paul, this beats natural
Ronnie.
natural Ronnie.
His first couple years.
2002 Ronnie got beat by Gunter a week later.
No, he didn't care about that show.
He still has. I'm sorry. The 2002 Ronnie just.
Are you crazy?
Oh,
Look at this.
I'm taking Phil.
This is Ronnie 2002.
Yep, Phil's better than that.
No, feels better. Feels better.
No. Oh,
Feels
you guys
better.
are insane.
Phil's
No,
better.
have to
Ronnie's
be.
bigger. Ronnie's bigger. Phil's better.
not true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely not true. Look at this.
That year, I agree.
Look
The
at
last
this.
couple
Look
years.
Are you guys looking at
That's
this?
one shot
Yeah.
of however many.
He's
One
not
shot.
even flexing. He's just standing
That's a
there.
great shot. And it's
That's
the best
crazy.
shot.
Look at those
That's a
lats.
good shot.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you guys are fucking nuts, man. Are you? Look
Yeah.
at that.
That's the arm there, 2002.
Yeah.
In that comparison. No. On your left. That's a legit picture of what his arm looked like. One right. The one in the middle. That is a video. I guarantee his arm was flat as fuck for him.
So what?
So it's not good enough to beat Phil 2011. I'm sorry.
I agree. 100%.
Totally disagree. Look at him right here. He's still better.
Oh no, it was better. Look at that.
No chance. No
If
chance.
Gunter's beating that at a show, Phil's beating Gunter.
You guys are insane.
You got your
Right.
goggles on. You got your Ronnie Coleman goggles on. We need to take them off.
They're always on. They never ever come on.
Ronnie's my favorite of all time. Like, look, 99, in my opinion, is the best Ronnie ever.
Yes.
100%.
No.
Yeah.
2001 Arnold.
No, Camaro.
So.
Come on. So. Are you insane?
The lighting at the Arnold doesn't really show the
Oh
same
my
quality
God,
as the
come
Olympia
on.
shows.
Watch.
That's it.
Look.
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
crazy?
He thinks I haven't watched this, and it's convincing me to change.
Look at this. Wait,
I've seen it all.
You gotta find a good look at. Is that it? 2001 Arnold. Look at that.
It's really good.
It's very good. It's insane.
It's a very good bodybuilder.
Put the video on.
Where?
That's a link to a video, isn't it? The one you just clicked on? The big
Yeah,
one?
yeah. Comes out. I think he does his normal,
What's
pump
going on
out.
here? What's going on here? Why am I stuck
Yeah,
in
skip
this?
that.
You're paying them for adverts, mate. Because you're too tight to get the premium.
You get the premium fucking
Yeah.
cheap.
I gotta mute it.
Come on, man.
Here, let me fast forward this a bit.
Look at that. Oof.
Look at this fucking guy. Are
It
you
is really
crazy?
good. I do like 2001. I do like 2001 a lot. It's great balance, isn't it?
Jeez.
Yes.
You are.
That lighting sucks too.
Not
Okay.
like yes, but no. Yeah.
Yes,
Even
but no.
even with shit lighting, he's still fucking.
Yeah, this is a crazy Ronnie for sure.
Proportions are just so perfect for bodybuilding, aren't they?
Hey, what are we gonna do if we wake up in the morning?
Yeah. We can dream.
Okay.
What do you guys wanna do?
Let's see. What do we got here?
You're out here? You can't snowboard, right?
What seemingly insignificant moment changed your life forever? So tough. Like, how do you answer that?
Yes, that's too hard.
That's deep.
The moment my dad bust his nut in my mum.
Great answer.
Yeah.
It all began.
You're an old man there.
Name a sport that you wish you were good at. I already know Paul.
Basketball.
Paul wishes he could
Sprint.
dunk.
Yeah, I do wish I could dunk.
Formula One.
Paul, wait a minute.
Oh.
Do you actually want to be good at basketball, or do you just want
Yeah.
to dunk?
No, I wish I could ball.
Oh, you wish you could ball.
Wish I could.
wish I could ball.
Yeah,
I want
Want to be
I-
a baller. I wish I was
I would love to.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
Yeah, that too.
What is it about basketball
Paul.
that makes you like?
I always loved basketball.
Paul, do you think you could beat Tom Cruise in a one-on-one in basketball?
Yes.
There's no way. I've seen
Yes.
you
Have
run.
you been to a Raptor game, Paul?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
No, I definitely. But I have the height advantage over Tom, and also the size.
Yeah, but he's
And
gonna
the
be fast. He's
athleticism.
gonna be really fast.
I don't think he's as quick as they make him appear in,
I
in
think
the
he's
movies.
fast, bro.
I don't think he's that
He's
quick.
quicker than you.
I don't think he's quicker than me, Ben. I'm explosive.
He's
I'm
definitely
explosive
way
quickness.
quicker than you.
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
was the
care
king
how-
of
how
explosive
much-
goodness.
I think the movies make him look that way. I don't think he's really that quick at all.
There's a lot
Maybe
of
one
post
up
edit.
game of basketball, Paul versus Tom Cruise. Who's winning?
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom
Oh, come
Cruise.
on, Melissa. Jeez. Just
No
like
defense
uncoordinated
there, Tom.
old white guy or what?
Hey, no, he's got that stem cell money as well. You ain't
Yeah.
getting
Yeah,
that.
that's themselves.
The
Yeah,
movies
that's
are
it.
good.
He can shoot whatever he wants. I'm still kicking his ass.
Ben, what's a sport that you wish you were good at?
I'm gonna say that MotoGP. I'd love to be able to whip a bike around a track like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be able to handle a bike at that weight.
Yeah.
Dave, you want to come do
awesome.
another shot?
No.
What's yours, Fouad? Fighting?
I was gonna say race car driving, but yeah, it'd be cool to be like a good fighter.
Grappler?
No, I'd rather
Well,
honestly, I'd love to be like a great race car driver. That'd be my thing.
I only
James?
said the Formula One because of the money, but golf because it's safe.
Yeah,
Golf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
golf
social.
would be brilliant. Imagine how else that being like
and
top,
social. Yeah,
top
Yeah, it'd be a
golfer.
nice day.
Mate, beautiful. Loads of money and fucking easy day out.
Yeah, I can see that.
That seems boring as fuck.
Nah, man. You got the boys with you? Little.
If you get paid a lot of money to do it, it'd be fun.
So he's
Samson?
already got the hat.
Yeah, he's already got the hat. Yeah.
I don't think golf would be that bad if you've got your companions playing golf with you.
Yeah. Smoke some joints on the
Golf
corner.
team.
I like playing golf. Golf's fun.
Samson,
Boxing, probably.
boxing?
Yeah.
Did you ever take
Imagine
any?
Samson with a pair of gloves on and take your
Hey, I'm
fucking
thinking
head
about
off.
it. I'm like,
Did you ever take any boxing or no?
Oh, no.
No.
I love watching Mike Tyson, though, so I'm like, Mike
same.
Tyson, Muhammad Ali, so I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
wish I could do that.
Yeah. Ian?
well, obviously, I want to be like fucking Usain Bolt. You know,
Fucking drunk and belligerent.
He's so offended.
Might be a
you asked
problem.
that. It's like, fucking
what kind of a
Talking to me? Are you talking to me?
he looks at you like,
you
I thought
you
you
even
knew
know
me.
me? Are we, I thought we were friends.
You're meant to be my friend.
Mike, you
I'd
have
like to
one?
be as good a boxer as I think I am in my mind.
Okay, what about not sports? Is there a skill?
Chef.
Is there a
Rapping.
s- you want to rap, Paul?
Well, I want to be able to rap.
Oh,
You
rapping.
want to be able to ball and rap. Oh, you got some
Danny
fucking
Paul.
CCD
I wish I could rhyme like Biggie Smalls.
Paul, do you wish you were born black? Do you want to be born black? Is that what it is? Like, you're like,
I'm okay with the color that I am.
Basketball and rap.
Yeah, I do. Two things I always wanted to do.
Are you serious?
Yeah, rapping's
Yeah, I
cool.
told you that before, Fouad. Well,
That's
I wish
such a-
I wish I had that gift of.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was
Maybe
like
you
out of
do.
anything. That's like out of anything. That's what you want to do is rap?
What's what I can think of at the top of my head right now.
Huh.
There's probably other skills I wish I had.
I reckon you should get
Yeah,
hustle.
I've learned to rap. I learned a Kanye.
Well, let's hear it.
Give us some.
Can
Give us some.
you show us some?
One night when we're on
Let's hear it.
shrooms, one
Let's
night
hear it. Come on.
it is really good. One night when we're on mushrooms, maybe I'll bust it up. But
Yeah.
I was around you on mushrooms and you didn't do it for me.
there's a lot. Sometimes
you're
there's too much
supposed to do it.
pressure. I got to do a low pressure situation.
I was the only one singing that night.
Yeah, you got to. You Ian raps well. You can really. You
Do
can
you rap
different
along with
pitches.
music?
Fuck.
Yeah,
We can't
yeah.
hear it. Fouad.
Do you
Yeah, I
ever rap
couldn't do
along
it.
with music by yourself?
Oh yeah, all the time. That's how I learned that Kanye rap.
I'm
Yeah,
getting a little too deep here, I think.
But you can't make her do it. You got to do it.
Fuck, bro.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna walk after this.
We're gonna be done soon. You got like 2 more to go.
Yeah, you ain't got much.
That's,
don't worry
that's
about
not a
it.
shot.
Make-
That's
yeah,
not a
that's
shot.
not really a shot, Ian.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
Fouad literally
Classic.
said like half an hour ago, Ian's a
Mate.
man, he doesn't pussy out.
No chaser, dude. You're a man.
Fuck.
oh.
Okay, so he wants to rap and dunk a basketball. James,
We can buy more.
you want to play golf and what else?
I would like to be way better at the old.
Oh, gaming, of course.
Yeah, I'd like to be like one of the best. Be really cool.
Samson, you
Sad
want
old bastard.
to box and what else? Any other skill?
Probably. Oh, I'll probably drive like one of them, like
A
literally
driver, yeah, yeah,
race car driver. I think,
like
yeah.
a stunt driver, yeah. Ben,
Yeah. Okay.
Shoot. There's a guy called Pew Pew Tactical. If you watch his videos,
Oh
he is
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
mustard. mate.
that shit's pretty cool, yeah, yeah.
I do have a legit one. I didn't say it because I've been
What?
watching a lot of Daniel Day-Lewis lately, acting like Daniel Day-Lewis, and I'd
Yeah.
be a fucking happy man. That
Full
guy.
thespian.
I never, you know, it's cool. I never think of shit like that, but I guess that would be kind of cool to be able to act.
Yeah.
But I want to act to the point. I want to act to the point where it makes you mental.
What do you mean?
Like Daniel Day-Lewis, every time
He gets
he
deep in
does a
character.
film,
Yeah.
Speaking of
fuck
acting,
for
I'm gonna
years
I'm
after.
gonna
Oh,
pin-
you
I'm
want to
gonna-
like, okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
just go in, forget who
Method
you
act,
are.
like proper method acting.
Yeah. I want to
Because
do
he
the
becomes
character,
that
and then
character.
not be able to let go of it and be like, who am I? I don't know who I really am anymore. Oh, fucking, that'd be so good. Imagine like living 10 different, like, you know, you're 40 years old, you've lived all these lives, you've committed to them, and you're like, who the fuck am I now? I
Yeah.
think that's really cool.
Ian,
Fascinates me.
you want to run and what else?
Probably play piano.
All right,
Oh yeah.
Mike?
Sonata.
I want to have like dog whisperer skills. And be able
Yeah.
to,
Like that guy
I've
on
seen
TV.
those guys.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen some of those guys. I'm so jealous. They could take like this wild fucking dog that doesn't shut up for anybody, and they just grab it, and the dog's like, all of a sudden,
Yeah.
like perfectly behaved.
Submits.
Yeah. What's that guy's name? The dog whisperer guy, Jose or something.
No, not Caesar. Fuck, he's
Caesar.
Caesar
Caesar
Milan.
Milan. Caesar Milan.
there's better guys on fucking TikTok I've
Yeah.
seen that are like just
Yeah.
wild.
Caesar's OG though.
Yeah, yeah, he is the OG.
Speaking of acting, I'm gonna pimp out my niece. She did her first commercial. We gotta watch it. It's cute as fuck.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah.
Show me the link.
Go to the Shangri-La hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she did a commercial for them. So go to Shangri-La_van on Instagram.
1 second, I gotta
They
get
need
this.
to give you some kickback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sister and her husband work in the film industry, so she got this commercial for the Shangri-La Hotel. This is just a reel of it they put on Instagram, but it's part of the full commercial. But it's cute as shit.
Shangri-La_what?
VAN.
Her name's Paige Lorenz. She's fucking.
It's like a little girl Christmas commercial. You'll see it there. It's like one of the most recent, like 3 or 4.
Is this her here?
No,
What does she do?
Is it?
it's the left side. Yeah, this is it.
That's her?
Oh, listen.
This is my niece. Yeah,
Amazing.
Oh, look who's commented.
and my sister's dog. My sister's dog's in it too.
Did they get paid?
Yeah, that's my sister's dog. Yeah.
Yeah. Was that your sister that was standing there with her when she was on her shoulders?
No, I think that's my sister's husband.
Drank real milk.
Oh, that was.
And
Might be a little
everyone.
superstar in the making.
Yeah, I like it. I'll like it.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm from Connecticut. I'm gonna
Bless
drink
her.
milk. She made a break.
She's cute as shit, eh?
You got to
Oh, no,
start
that might be my sister.
somewhere.
That might
And
be my
that's
sister. You're right.
That looked like a female coat.
Yeah.
And then she like it evolved to her brand called Dairy
Yeah.
Boy, and she has
Right.
Dairy Boy kitchen. She does like home
That's
cooking.
cute.
There we go.
She's so hot. Like she's dating a professional tennis player.
Okay. I want to play the drums.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. You still got your drum set, don't you?
I do. I'm going to start practicing.
Yeah.
hard, man.
Shut up, Paul.
Yeah. Fit into your schedule.
Your favorite? Who's your favorite influencer? I'm being serious. I'm being serious. Is there any influencer you actually like or watch?
Yeah, it's all the same.
East Coast.
Yeah, it's like the same kind of.
I
Anybody?
like Dr. Disrespect.
I do.
I'm trying.
I do
I'm
have.
trying,
New York.
I'm trying to think of like my YouTube, but I don't really watch any like one like that. You know?
I've been watching a lot of PBD lately.
That's not really an influencer.
Yeah. See, I was gonna say like Theo Vaughn or something, but that's not an influencer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did you guys watch the Theo Vaughn with Tucker Carlson?
I watched some of it.
I didn't
Fucking
watch it
so
yet.
It
funny,
was
man.
good. Yeah, it was good.
It's fucking so funny. It's good. Yeah.
All right, we'll skip that one. What's the ratio of women versus men listening to this podcast? It's like 98-2.
No.
My Instagram is 93.7, I think.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do one more and then we'll go. I just learned my girlfriend wipes back to front. Should I leave her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got
It's
she's got a
infection.
gooey vagina.
Immediately.
It's an infection waiting to
Yeah.
happen.
You'll be exactly. Feces
You're already,
in your
you're
vagina
already
is not
UK yourself checked out, mate.
She got problems.
PC's bad.
I wouldn't eat her. I wouldn't eat her pussy ever.
God,
No.
no way.
Oh, come on. No.
No way.
Have any of you had a
Thanks a lot.
colonic?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have.
No.
I've had a colonoscopy.
Do you rate
Paul
the
gets
colonic?
Oh,
Paul gets
Just
his
takes it
annual colonoscopy and he thinks that's the same fucking thing.
Paul gets one every 6 months.
Not
They did
every
something
6
like
months. No, not every 6 months, Fouad. I'm down to every 3 years now.
James, I had a colonic and it fucking feels amazing,
Really?
especially when you fart afterwards. It's like
You feel like you're gonna
It's
shit
like-
all over the walls.
it's like 35 seconds long.
You know, we had to talk
Well,
about this. I thought it
I
doesn't
love
it fuck up your ass bacteria though?
It's supposed
Some
to.
people,
yeah.
I've read that they can. So that's why I haven't
If
got
you
it
do
done
it too
yet.
often, yeah.
Okay.
It's
I'm
actually
in an
it's
orange.
actually called ass bacteria too.
Yes.
Is your ass bacteria fucked up or what?
Yeah, take some probiotics for your ass bacteria, get it back to healthy levels.
Yeah, you
again.
gotta take the kind you put up your ass though. It's to go straight to the source.
Yeah,
It's
that's right.
repository.
Okay, I got a question for Ben before you go. This is the last question.
That
And
left.
just jumped up.
Ben, did you leave?
Just as
Oh, okay.
he say, he can hear.
Okay. Can you hear me? Okay, last
Yeah, I'm
question.
good. Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Would you rather have Ian give you a tug or Paul spit in your mouth?
Ian.
I got I'm good with my oral hygiene. I bet.
I'll give you a good one, Ben. Don't
Ian
worry.
goes like this, like he won.
Yeah, Ian's got a firm grip and I can punch my eyes.
Ben, I'm retired too. These hands ain't as leather as they used to be, you know? They're nice and supple now. So
Yeah, see, selling it to me.
Last
Last time it was real rough.
We've shared joints before, Ben. That's almost the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going back.
No, dude, get another guy spitting in your mouth.
The antibiotics.
Seriously,
the
though, like-
antibiotics I needed after that was hell.
I don't know.
Probably stronger than ever.
Another guy spitting in your mouth.
Yeah.
Do you know what the spitting?
No,
Have you ever seen the
The thing with
program? The
spitting-
movie The Program?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
That's what I
spit in
said.
each
Yeah.
other's mouths before the game.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that part.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
I remember that part. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I
I'm
guess
not
it's
really
better
into
than
it.
I'd rather have a tuggy off of
yeah, each of them give a tug before they go out.
Good game.
All right, let's wrap it there, guys. Okay. Thank you guys for.
Why did I get that question? No one else.
Yeah.
It said
Someone
it said
specifically-
for Ben
Oh, it was literally so.
When I asked,
It was.
because you and Ian are considered the most gay on the podcast.
Is Ben more or less than 41%? What is Ben?
We have to ask them. I don't know.
Why is
Yeah.
Ben considered gay?
Why is Ben
Yeah,
considered
what am I
gay?
considered?
Yeah.
Because I could see Ben. If Ben came to me and
Because he's
said,
Asian.
"I fucked a guy yesterday," I'd be like, "All right."
Wait. What? He's
Asians are
Asian.
You just have to
I thought you
sprinkle a
were
little
gonna-
racism on it for fun, you know?
What the fuck is the Asian thing? Have to do with
I don't know what other reason you might have. I don't know why you would say that about that.
Because I'm sexy.
Why are Asians more gay or something? What are you talking about?
Not that they're
Yeah,
more gay.
what-
No.
I don't mind. There's a few more cross
No,
dressers.
let him answer. What do you
A
think?
little
What do
less
you think?
masculine, maybe at times, but I wouldn't say like more
Ooh.
gay or anything like that.
Paul, you just
It's just not as valued thing in their culture,
Well, we gotta go, Paul. Thanks for that.
from what I've seen at least.
You'd be a geisha guy.
You know what's funny? The more we do this podcast, the more like regressive I realize you actually are. Yeah.
Oh, I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm a 70s
Yeah.
baby, Fouad.
You're 52. Yeah.
I'm
you're
a
52.
70s baby.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So no, but if Ben came to you and said, "I slept with a guy last year. I just want to let you know," would you be shocked?
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
Would you
Shocked.
be wait? Would you be disappointed?
I'd be disappointed in Ben, yeah.
Why would you be disappointed?
Ben's married
You
man.
wouldn't support my. You
Oh,
wouldn't
it's
support
because he's
my-
married. It's cool. Because he's married.
I thought we were friends.
Why would
Yeah,
you?
well, plus
Wait, why would you be disappointed?
Ben's a married man. Married
What
family
if
man.
what if he said before I was married?
Before he was married to some other guy?
Yeah.
Well, then, I wouldn't say I'm disappointed in Ben, but I'd be surprised.
just distance myself. from
Yeah,
him.
we wouldn't be as close as we are.
I wouldn't spit in his mouth anymore.
No, that's definitely not. Never. No, not if I knew he's enjoying it.
Oh my god.
Spitting in the mouth doesn't seem that bad to me. I don't know why that's so offensive.
It depends
I'd
how
be
it's
down for
done.
it.
If it's
Yeah,
like
what if
you're-
it's like in a really aggressive manner, like
yeah,
There's
if
no
you're,
nice
in
way
the
to do
program?
that.
Fuck,
if you're-
fuck, man, yeah, fuck you.
yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
If it's a
But
bit
It's not like,
sensual,
it's not like, hey, come here.
But if it's just like,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a big difference in that.
Or you let it drip in, like you just
oh,
Oh, you watch it come the whole way. Oh,
like,
yeah.
No,
They
you
do
have
that
to like
before.
make mouth contact like it's a French kiss, and then just dribble it in.
oh. Okay, Paul. Honest question. Anybody on the podcast, who would you be okay with if they came to you and said, "I did something gay"?
Be okay with anybody doing that.
You'd be okay with anybody.
first.
You
Yeah,
would
I
still,
wouldn't think any less of anybody.
you would remain.
Be
friends with
honest,
them.
Paul.
I
Be
went from
honest.
regressive to progressive in 2
I know.
minutes.
Yeah.
I'd
Because
be
I like
just, well,
everybody.
I'd be okay with it.
I like everybody on the podcast, so I wouldn't be it wouldn't lessen my
Who would be the least shocking to you then?
probably you, Ian.
Yeah.
Just because you're younger. You're younger, you're a little bit more open minded, that kind of stuff, maybe.
I think
These
Jay,
damn
I think-
teenagers.
this generation, I don't know.
I'm
think
going to
James-
agree with that. I think me. I'm
I
gonna
think
open.
James-
Yeah,
I
no, I'm
think-
seeing James for
James?
sure. Yeah.
James
Really?
seems a little
James
bit
is-
like
I said to you,
Suspect.
he's a look like a woman. and
James
it's pretty
seems
good, so
like if he was like wandering the streets at night and it happened by accident, he would go with it.
by accident. I
No,
don't have
not
no
by
accident. I have to
accident,
agree. Am I getting?
By accident on purpose.
I think because I've raised these questions before, haven't I, on the
Yeah.
podcast? Like, oh, what if you
Yeah.
met a woman that you were talking for 6 months and then you realize it's a man and you really like her? What'd you do? Because a lot of people are like, oh, she's a man.
Friend.
That's it.
That's
I'm
called a
done.
friend.
Don't know. That's what I'm asking. That's why I always like to pose these questions.
Mike,
Stop
what do you
putting your
what,
dick in it.
Mike, what would you do?
What are you saying? If the man, you thought it was a woman that looks like a woman?
You met a woman. You
think
You
it's a
dated.
woman.
You dated for 6 months, and
She's
then
lovely.
you found out she's a man.
So you haven't had sex now for 6 months, then I assume.
No, but maybe
No,
she's
yeah,
tra-
Weird.
You're
It's a
taking
weird
it slow.
situation.
maybe
Nice,
she's
nice.
maybe she's transitioned.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't. I would. It wouldn't last that long because I demand sex on the first date. So
There you
Yeah,
go.
but she's
Oh, if she has transitioned, so she does have a.
Oh, she's fully
surgery.
transitioned.
she's fully
She's got surgical
transitioned.
minge.
Yeah. She tells you.
fuck.
She tells you 6 months later. Yeah,
I used to be a guy.
I used to be a guy.
Feel
Mate,
duped.
I would personally be like, the deed's done.
Yeah.
Like, I already did it. I'm staying.
Yeah,
Yeah, in for a penny.
I wouldn't rewind my life just for that. I don't think if I'm
It wouldn't
honest.
make you gay
What do you mean?
because it's a girl now.
Yeah, like
Whoa.
Wow. Hey, wow.
Well, that's debatable. That's debatable. I agree with you. That's debatable.
Paul has been like 1950s Paul, and
Up to
now
this point.
2025 Paul.
2023.
I'm
like
not
the
saying.
retro Paul.
Let me clarify.
It's
And,
the
like,
Pick your
surgeries.
side, Paul.
Yeah.
Let me clarify.
You know
It's
that-
like it's the person's got girl parts now.
Yeah, and this is very like specific. This is like 6 months of knowing them and getting to know them, and they've got what you appear to believe is a minge.
And you're in love with them, and you're in love with this person.
You're fucking like, this is my chick.
Do they wipe front to back or back to front?
Oh, never from the back to the front.
Deal breaker.
It was,
I don't know what I would do. That's why I asked the question. Because
Mike,
if I really like someone,
well, I
if
wanna
Anakin
know-
said to me now, she's a
I
man,
want-
I'd be like, oh shit.
I want to know what
Well,
Mike
I
would
think-
do.
Just on the principle of lying to me for 6 months, I'd probably be like, no, I'm good.
Well,
I agree with
that's a fair.
Yeah.
That's a very valid. That's a valid.
You can't trust
That's
them.
a
You
good
can't trust
exit.
them now.
that's a good
Yeah,
What if
it's
they
not
were
the
like-
fact of what they were, it's more about the like deception, you know?
Yeah, trust is
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, it's
What
like
if
we
they're
talked.
like,
It's like we talked about on the last podcast. If you find out like she slept with 25 guys at once, but didn't tell you till like 2 years in.
Yeah.
She got like, yeah,
Then
got
I would
tricked.
pray that she never tells me that. I
yeah,
don't want to know that at all.
But what if she
And I'd
did?
ask, why did you tell me that?
But what if?
where can I go get this
Well,
taken
she's
out of my
on top.
brain?
But what if she did, Mike?
Hmm.
She's
It
like,
might be a,
she's
it's
like
a
one
hard
time-
hurdle to get over.
she's like one
That is a
time,
tough one.
one time in college, I slept with the football team all
Yeah,
all
That's
one night.
gangbanged.
All
Do you
one
still
night.
live in the? Do you still live in the radius of where those people live?
No, I was
Or are you
away.
somewhere
I was
else
away.
in
I was
town?
away. I was away.
You're
in
still in the
college.
dorm.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go,
Really?
You don't
You
want to
just
know what
got-
I've done.
I think as well in a situation like that when they've done something pretty, big, it probably encourage you to make sure that you do stuff to her that's even worse.
Yeah.
It would definitely raise your expectations.
You'll be like, all right.
That's when you're like, I'm,
This-
I'm
I
pissing
gotta
in your
get
mouth
payback.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'll be like, I'm staying with you, but it's going to be torture.
I'm good.
yeah. Expectations have risen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
All
that
right.
works.
All right.
Guys, I love you. Merry Christmas,
you,
happy
man.
holidays.
Merry
Christmas,
Happy
boys.
New Year, everybody.
Merry Christmas, man.
Thank you, everybody.
We'll see you
See you
guys next
guys.
week.
See you guys.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait. Paul, lead us off with a prayer.
yeah, you got to make a good prayer this week, dude, because this Ratel killed you last week.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I saw that. Or
And
and Lee
wait,
Priest
no,
killed me too.
Lee Priest.
Lee
was
Priest
like-
killed you.
Oh, thanks for putting my shirt up, by the way, Mike.
my bad.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks
I
for putting my
also-
shirt up
can I-
there. Keep me
Can I
alive for the
request
podcast when I wasn't there.
Can I request a little rap and some gangster slang within this prayer also?
Yeah.
I'll try to see if I can fit a rhyme in there for you, Ben.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's gonna be hard off the cuff though. Well, the season has come to an end. The year has come to an end. It was a good year, but you know it can always be better. So let's go for broke in 24.
Go for
God,
broke.
You're so horrible.
That's kind of like a rap. That's kind of like a rap.
What the fuck was that, Paul?
Get
the worst
Richard die
prayer.
trying. Get Richard die trying, man.
There was no bitch or anything in that.
Yeah, I should throw a bitch at the end there. Bitch.
Okay.
Smoke weed every day.
Bitch ass motherfuckers trying to keep us down.
Suppressing us.
All right. Okay, guys.
The collaborative effort.
We'll see you next week.
All right,
See you
boys.
guys.
Bye, fellas.
Yeah.
Bye.